Yo. Salute to everybody, man. How you guys doing this Sunday? Salute to the Jets for that beautiful tank job at the end. Salute to, oh man, I love the Jets for doing that. John Talento, yeah, man. That's one of my favorite songs from my boy Rock Marciano, man. Salute to Simmer Singh, man. Stephen Fox, Michael Patton, yeah. Darley, salute, man. Joe Madden, the Irish Jamaican dude, salute, man. Yeah, Bamba Clot. Yo, D Block Celtics. What up? What up? D Chan. What up? New York Knicks. What up? What up? What up? Man. That's my guy, man. You guys won the game against the Dolphins. Played the Bengals. Got fiery, but salute to my dude Ron Cleveland, man. Go subscribe to his channel, man. Hold up, give me 2 seconds. I always like to do this, man. I always like to do this. I always like to put on. Well, I need to be put on myself too, but I always like to help out fellow content creators. This is my dude, Ron Cleveland. This is his channel. Go subscribe to it right now. There's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? Triborough, what up? Arthur Noel, what up? Salute. Felipe Childs, what up? Salute. So tonight's going to be a really long episode, or a fairly long episode, but hopefully it's fruitful. We're going to be, because everybody is going to be talking about quotes and that stuff, and that's all cute, but I wanted to get down to the nitty gritty regards to analyzing what Tom Thibodeau is going to probably try to run both on the offense and the defense, right? I think that's, we could talk about, we bring up, guess who's going to start here and there. We could talk about, the Knicks this and Knicks that, and that's cool. But I like to get down to the analytics. I like to get down to the actual gameplay, actual style of play, let me say, and what systems Tom Thibodeau is going to be utilizing, right? So I'm going to read off a few quotes from, today's practice. Obviously, you had OB speak, RJ speak, Tib. Tib was talking about Frank. Some quotes, and this is from postingandtoasting.com that did it, so giving them credit. And so essentially, let me get to the top. Of this. So you had Tom Thibodeau speaking to the media. Let me just play what Coach Tom Thibodeau said stood out to him today. Obviously, I'm not going to be playing the video.
I think one of the strengths of our club is that we are young and we are athletic. So I want to try to take advantage of that. Obviously, when you have older guys, the advantage they have is they have the tricks of the trade are down pat. And when you're younger, hopefully you can try to take advantage of your legs and your athleticism. But I think it's important for us to come in each and every day and try to learn and improve. And you learn things every day. That's the way we're going to approach it. I think one of the strengths of
very, very interesting when he said about the veterans and what they know, that they got things down packed, right? And that goes into something that Tom Thibodeau likes to run, which is the triangle. He ran the triangle. According to B-Ball Breakdown, he ran the triangle 25% of the time that he was there with Chicago, or he ran that look, right? And obviously, he had guys like Dwayne Wade, Derrick Rose. But I think after Derrick Rose left, or got hurt, they were running a lot more. And so just keep that in mind. Veterans will be leaned on heavy to establish what? The system, the style of play, the offensive philosophy, how they look on the court, both on the offensive, defensive end, right? And it's up to the rookies who have the fresh legs to learn. This is why he talks about professionalism, or he allegedly talked about professionalism with your boy Mitchell Robinson, right? Because again, professionalism means studying, means knowing what you're supposed to be doing on court, listening, taking in the information, and putting that to the practical use on the court. Very important for these young guys to catch up, because you're bringing in veterans now, man. Those veterans are going to be challenging your spot. You can't beat them out. And Tom Thibodeau, according to John Macri, he quoted saying that Frank Ntilikina today, that Thibodeau said, I like Frank. There are things he does very, very well. Mentioned that he has good size, brings defensive versatility, and works hard. Says he's still getting to know him. And that's something that we're going to be talking about too. When we talk about Tom Thibodeau's defense, which is the so-called ice, or he ices out the pick and roll defense. I'm not sure if they actually call it the ice defense, but I've seen it. Several videos saying icing out the pick and roll. And so one of the things that he likes to do is to basically use guards who can disrupt that pick and roll movement from the opponents, right? Disrupt the passing lanes, force players into bad, contested mid-range jump shots versus a three-point shot or driving to the basket. And it's funny because people say, "Oh, Tom Thibodeau, he's old school, blah blah," but he understands that the three-point shot and driving to the basket because of foul, right, and contact are the most efficient plays, right, in the NBA versus the mid-range two, right, where you don't really get rewarded for anything. And so just keep going on. Obi Toppin in his first practice said it went great. Says he's already conditioned from his work with Kenny Payne. Also says that the goal is for players to improve every day, which he says has happened. Which we don't know. I mean, look, he's saying that he's trying to maybe appease everybody, sound good. But I'll say this about Obi again. I think he has talent. The biggest issue will be physically, right? His hips are really high, right? So I think that makes him really inflexible when turning, right? He doesn't have that torque, that reaction on defense, at least on one-on-one defense. Help side defense, I've seen him in spurts do fairly well, right? But when you talk about one-on-one defense, it's going to come down to defensive positioning, knowing who you're playing against. Oh, I'm playing against Andrew Wiggins. I know he can't shoot from perimeter. Back up from him. Oh, I'm playing against who's a good three-point shooter, can't drive to the basket. I'm playing against, I don't know, I'm just making something. Malik Monk, right? Who's supposed to be known as a good shooter, right? I know he's not going to drive on me. I got to play more up on him. I got to shade him more towards where my help is, right? Use the baseline as a friend or as a help, right? So the thing about Obi, like, he's going to have physical limitations, especially on defense. So, again, it's all about his hard work and his dedication, right? And, again, the same thing with Knox, too. Ralph Petito, oh my God, man. Sub-Zero. Looks like Sub-Zero. Look like a ghetto Sub-Zero in that picture, man. Salute to Ralph Petito, man. So it's going to be up to these guys to become students of the game. Guys, people want to kill me, say these kids are young. The NBA don't give a damn if you're young. It does not give a flying mother effing hoot if you're young. Thank you for Quincy. Salute to you, man. Or she? I don't know. For Quincy? For and also the hats, I'm sending them out tomorrow. I stupidly asked, was it Tyreek Singleton, for his email address as I'm emailing him. I meant to ask for his home address. So by the time he sent it, the post office near me, well, I think it was still open, but I'll send it out tomorrow. I thought they closed around, the place where I can send out the UPS store, I thought it closed around like 3. But yeah, I'll send those out tomorrow, first thing when I get a chance. So look out for that. Salute to all the people who supported me. I'll say this. The starting 5, I think, is going to start to be Elfrid Payton, RJ Barrett, Alec Burks, Randall, and either Mitch or Nerlens, depending on how the camp goes. I think I think he has a familiarity. I think he likes a familiarity, the veteran presence of Payton, even though Payton is not the, it's a guard that none of us are really too fond of. RJ Barrett, because he has a slashing too, I think he could build upon. He also has Alec Burke, or Bullock, right? I think he's going to go with a small 3. I think that he likes the offensive versatility of Alec Burks, a guy who can hit the corner 3. And he also likes the spacing out of Bullock and his defense, or I guess his, adequate defense. I don't think Knox is going to start the 3. I think he's going to get time at the 3. But again, Knox is a guy that is going to struggle against athletic 3s. So I think that he's going to try to build up his confidence on a second unit. I think with Randall, obviously they're trying to build up his trade value. But Randall, when I break it down the triangle, I think that he can do a lot of good things in a triangle or in a triangle look, especially in a low post. And also from the pinch post position, if he dedicates himself to passing, setting picks, those fundamentals that we complain about a lot with Randall, right? Man, I put your channel up. Let me put it up one more time, man. Everybody, please go subscribe to Man. It's my dude Ronald Cleveland, man. Salute to Ronald Cleveland, your bum ass Dolphins for winning today. My dude Ronald Cleveland, go subscribe to his channel, man. Stop playing around. Estevan Augustus Nebhard. Salute to you. By the way, I'm gonna do the Jalen Suggs video. I've been trying to fix the stupid OBS thing, and it was such a hassle. But I'm gonna be coming out with it. By the way, look out for Andrew Nebhard on Gonzaga. That's another guy that I think is gonna be solid. Maybe he's a second rounder, but he may definitely have some value. Yes, he does have a channel. I just put it up, so please go subscribe. I posted it. It's a click. You're really a click away, man. Yo, Joseph W, what up? Yo, Joseph, let me know. You Tottenham or Arsenal, man? I'm a Manchester United fan, so screw both of y'all. But Tottenham, North London derby. You ready to beat us, right? Off that BS when you got the BS red card on Martial. But suit to Joseph W, man. Suit from London, man. I love London, man. Shoreditch. I love going to Shoreditch, man. I love London, man. London is. I wish I could live out there for a little bit, man. Oh, you're a Tottenham fan? Screw you, man. I don't give a damn. Screw Tottenham. Screw all you. It's Manchester United all day, man. F out of here, bro. But Song, that shot by Song. Wow, that was beautiful, man. Sonaldo, they call him. G. Andrezzi, what up? Bodega Wi-Fi, what up? Joseph W, let me know because I'm going to start doing more Manchester United games, Premier League games. I did the Champions League's game. There's hardly anybody in. It was only like 5 people. I didn't care. I like the fact that I could just talk, and I was trolling with my man Aziz. So back to basketball. Of course, rest in peace, Maradona, man. We said that, man. So let me just show you. Let me just break down the triangle. Obviously, you guys already know it, but I think that the triangle gets so maligned because, one, a lot of these kids coming in today, they're not students of the game. They're coming in from college with little experience, very little experience regards to breaking down plays, understanding basketball on a higher level. And so they all they really know is pick and roll, kick out to the perimeter, ISO. Not say that's all they know, right? But a lot of these kids are unwilling to understand the game on a higher level besides those basic concepts. And not say those concepts aren't good, but you know what I mean? And also, let me just say one more thing. RJ Barrett's going to be, I think he's going to be important because he said, we're going to go out there and play hard, be a tough defensive team, get out and run, just try to outwork our opponents. Again, a guy who seems like he's buying into the system. I mean, I think all these guys are trying to buy into the system. Sound like they're trying to buy into the system. But let me get to this. Let me break down this triangle. I need footage too, man. But I need footage in the game. Can we join stream like Sim does? Yeah. I'm gonna open it up. I just want to explain the. Yo, J Dills, what up? TJ Sammy, what up? Oh, that's a woman. Hey, how you doing, mom? Mommy? Wait, actually, oh crap, that's your mic. My bad. I didn't mean like that. I meant like my, you know what I mean, like family type, not like yo, what's good, mom? I mean like, hey, mom, you know. Oh gosh, man, my bad. Oh man. And by the way, I was saying this with Mitchell Robinson, who has switched onto his sixth agent. He's with Wasserman now, onto a sixth agent. There's definitely a agency war. I've said this on Freezy's channel between Rich Paul and everyone else. And Mitchell Robinson, I think that he underestimated or miscalculated the market for him. Right. I think that Rich Paul was just trying to gather up as many assets as possible, as much clientele as possible, right? So that means selling dreams to fringe level players or fringe level star type players or fringe level NBA regulars or guys who, you know, on the cusp. A guy like Mitchell Robinson is kind of on the cusp of can he be this or can he be that? Then you have the CBA coming up. You have the fact, or not coming up, but you have the fact that the CBA, there's a force majeure clause that said that these guys do not play basketball. The networks come in. The networks are chomping at the bit to lower the revenue share to the players, right? Basically, how much money these players get from the players get from the contracts because they're losing a lot of money. ESPN had to fire a lot of people because the basketball contract they signed a few years ago was just not panning out financially. And then this happens. Ratings are down 70% this year with the whole everything that's happened in the world. And so I think that Mitchell Robinson misread the market. There's 100 people watching. Can you just please hit the likes? I might even ask for no money or nothing, man. Please hit the likes. Please, man. Tariq Singleton, as I said before, I'm going to be sending out the hats tomorrow. I apologize for when I sent you the email like an idiot. I asked you for your email as I'm emailing you instead of your home address. So I'm sending it out tomorrow, man. But yeah, with Mitchell Robinson, I think that Mitchell Robinson misunderstood the market. I think that now he's trying to gather favor with Leon Rose. Leon Rose is the godfather, right? I mean, of CAA, whatever, right? He's a big head honcho, the big kahuna. You know what I mean? Like, even though he's not a so-called agent anymore, he's a GM of this team and he still has connections. So it's like double whammy for Mitchell Robinson. Now that he's getting out there that Mitchell Robinson, came late to Team USA, was unprofessional, and maybe Tom Thibodeau's trying to light a fire in him, just the same way that George Karl lit a fire in Sean Kemp. When George Karl became the coach, he told Sean Kemp the first call, he said, "Hey, I'm George Karl. You're not going to be in a starting lineup." And Sean Kemp was like, "F you," and it only lasted for like a game or something like that. And then after that, obviously, Sean Kemp became a freaking star in that business, in the team, the Seattle Supersonics with Dale Shrimp and yeah, I'm on Sportscast as well too, man. Dale Shrimp, Gary Payton, Sam Perkins. So again, maybe it's to light a fire in Mitch, what Thibodeau said, but maybe the tea leaves, man. You're being very unprofessional. You got your sixth agent, bro. Your sixth agent. Like, what are you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're all over the place. I think he's trying to gather garner favor. Oh, Free Keith. Yo, Free Keith, coming to the YouTube chat too, man. Free Keith is from he's from Twitter, man. Salute to Free Keith. He's in Sportscast right now, man. If you guys can also just join me on the YouTube chat. Hold on. Let me just post it. I'm gonna get to the triangle right after this. Let me post this for Keith, man. This dude always brings some good stuff on Twitter, man. So let me just post this for Keith. And there's nothing against Sportscaster. I salute to Sportscaster all the time, man. Salute to Nick Shupak of Sportscaster, but it's just easier for me to see it from the StreamYard, which is going back and forth. So, and there's not saying it's people on sports, but there's a lot more people on YouTube. So you can sit there and argue and debate, and people can issue on you and all that stuff. So, so yeah, with Mitchell Robinson, man, he has to be very careful how he's treading, right? I think he should have been wary of Rich Paul. The fact that Rich Paul is basically an extension of LeBron James, and because of that conflict of interest, agents are not going to like Rich Paul. Period. They're going to try to get him out. Remember, they try to say, "Oh, he shouldn't have a license, or he shouldn't be an agent, or be allowed because he doesn't have a high school degree," which I think is BS. Right? That's some garbage. But again, he's operating from a conflict of interest. So they're wrong on that. But the business model that he has, basically being LeBron James's speaking piece, is dirty as hell, man. It is dirty as hell. So let me get to this triangle. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Oh yeah. Did you guys see my boy Kincaid yesterday against Oakland? It wasn't the greatest of games. It was nice. He had about 3 for 5 from the 3-point line, 5 for 10 from the field for 18 points. But again, Cool Kincaid, man. Watch out for Cool Kincaid, the coolest cutter at camp. For anybody who remembers Dungeon Family. That's for my old heads. Remember Dungeon Family. Let me get back to this to the triangle. Why people acting like Tibbs playing mind games? He's speaking straight. Well, that's the whole point. You're speaking truth, hoping that those people improve, right? that's the whole point of a mind game, right? You might be telling the truth, but you're trying to do it in a way to get those guys to improve, right? You're not doing it to say, hey, get off the team, right? You want them to improve, man. He joined Wasserman. I don't know. Let me see. Wasserman is not a CAA. I think that's like a totally independent from CAA. Yeah, Wasserman Group. Yep. Los Angeles-based Wasserman Group. Let me see. Who's their clientele? Guy is all over the place, man. All right, whatever. All right, let's get to this the triangle talk. So everybody knows the basics, the primary basis of the triangle, right? You have your strong side where you form a triangulation between the wing, the post, the wing, the corner, and the person near the wing. And obviously, it could fluctuate. Different teams run different types of looks from the triangle, even though they try to make it seem like people don't run looks anymore, even though the Warriors run looks from it. And then on the weak side, you have the so-called pinch post, which is your Joakim Noah. That's where he's made his name famous. And then you have the other person on the corner, right? Tom Thibodeau ran the triangle 25% of the time, right? And just to give you a quick illustration, hopefully this goes over. This is from B-Ball. It's not moving. Hold on. I was trying to get something from B-Ball TV. Go subscribe to them. Fair use. Oh, I can't pull it over. Damn. Let me see. Just to give you a quick illustration. Obviously, everyone knows about the triangle. I'm not saying it, I'm just reminding people. So here, let me share my screen so everybody can see it. As you can see, fairly simple depiction of the triangle. The hell? All right. Fairly simple description, right? You have your triangulation here. Usually this fluctuates. It can operate from the high post, which he did a lot more with the Wolves when he ran the triangle. Or you can have him in the box right here, the low post. You also have your corner shooter here, and you have your the other person on the strong side here. And obviously here's a pinch post, right? This is Joakim Noah role, right? The Joker role, right? Not Joker. I don't think they call it like that. Then you have, well, this guy usually he's right here somewhere. So I think they ran a sequence and it went a little bit further into sequence. But you have this guy right here, somewhere right here, right? And this is, I guess, after he gets the ball from Joakim Noah. And he can drive to the basket. He can also pull up the shot. And so when I look at what is wrong with this thing, man? When I look at the triangle, right? Again, I don't think that he's going to run it old school like Chicago Bulls, but he's definitely going to have looks from triangle because the triangle one, it offsets the fact that you do not have talent at the point guard position, right? Look at our point guards. Who do we have at the point guard position? Who do we have at the point guard position who could really create, or is that dynamic of a player, right? And again, people are saying we don't have a person. Again, we're not going to run I don't think we're going to run the triangle to a full tilt. And I'm also going to go through some other concepts he's ran with the Wolves and the Bulls as well, right? But he's going to give looks from the triangle. Many teams give looks from the triangle. You do not have to have the personnel. Exactly. You don't have to have the Shaq, the Kobe, the Jordan. You can run looks from the triangle and then transition, right? So again, people get it out of your mind that he's going to force people into a triangle, right? And again, Phil Jackson's idea, the triangle is slightly different from Tom Thibodeau, who kind of modernized it, right, for the players around him, especially because he didn't have any star players. Salute to Ed Santana, man. Salute, bro. And Pororo Penguin. Salute. It's a weird thing. And so again, I'm gonna show some plays, right? That I think that it would fit certain players on this team, right? You use the simple motion to set up the triangle, create the two-man game and the elbow on the weak side, which I think that, again, the two-man game in NBA, you guys talk about, the triangle. Literally, a triangle can transition into a two-man game on the weak side. Then it's not a triangle more. Now you just basically have movement around. But even the movement around, we have the two-man game. It's still on the two-man game. Why you're not going to bring somebody over for a necessary screen to bring an extra man in and screw everything up, right? So again, there are a lot of things born. The best coaches are getting they have concepts, right? Obviously, Spurs have things like the motion offense and things like that. But there are a plethora of good teams in recent history that have used looks from the triangle. The Warriors are one of them. One of the infamous plays of where literally you have the guy in the post and you have Clay and you have Steph, or you have you have Clay and then Steph. Clay in the corner, Steph dribbling the ball. Steph dumps it off to say a big man down post, a Zilly or one of these centers. These big men had back in the day. Clay sets the pick for Curry. Curry splits out to the corner. Clay splits out to the wing. Now, if the center is looking up, right, he's trying to post up. He fakes he's going in, and he sees those two open. He passes one or two. Obviously, those guys are superlative shooters. But again, that is a triangle look that is modernized for today's game. Do not think that, because of how Ferris with the triangle before. I mean, Hornets said, people don't want to learn the triangle. That's very true. Look, the triangle is not the most simplest of offensive concepts, right? It takes you about a year or so to really get it down packed, right, for most teams. But again, this is why Tom Thibodeau said what he said. He said he extolled the veterans because he said they'll be able to get things down pat, like they understand things on a higher level. Why do you think he got guys like Alec Burke? Why do you think that he probably likes a guy like Bullock? Why do you think they resigned, even though I think they kind of screwed themselves over in the market, right, by getting Alfred Payton back, right? So again, let me continue about this triangle, right? And I'm gonna show you some plays I actually think will be. Let me see. TL. How don't we have talent? These guys have to have some type of talent. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what. And the thing about it is that again, from offensive looks from triangle, I'm not saying these guys have to learn every play from the triangle, right? But for certain looks from the triangle, you can literally have one or two looks from the triangle and say that's all we're gonna learn from the triangle, because you're gonna get motion, you're gonna get movement anyway, right? And what do we talk about all the time with these guys? We want motion and movement. Besides the pick and roll, what other motion and movement have you really seen these guys do? Besides, I think you've seen the Ellington. I think they ran blind pig, which is actually triangle set 2 last year. I'm just trying to remember how the formation was, where they ran Ellington. I've seen Knox run the same play, right? Where they cut through the middle and then come around the other wing and the guy near that pinch post supposed to set the block, and the guy that was originally at the wing is supposed to set the picks for Ellington or Knox coming around to the wing to the weak side to the other wings to the strong side wing. So again, there's triangle everywhere. It's everywhere. I'm not saying that we sit there and I'm not saying that we sit here and we run into a T, but let me get to these videos, man. I want to show some looks, right? Because people say, "Oh, the triangle's evil," blah blah. Tom Thibodeau has been going around learning with he went with the Warriors last year to go and learn from them. Tom Thibodeau is a student of the game. I give him that, and I would say I was wrong. I'm saying I was wrong to not like Tom Thibodeau as much because I was blinded by the fact that I think that he ran certain teams or players into the ground. Even though young players swear by him, I thought that what happened with the Wolves, I thought was somewhat of a disaster, right? They got into the playoffs, they were 9th in offense 1 year, but I think as a team that underachieved with such good talent, right? And I'm also some plays from the Wolves as well. But let me get to these sets, and I also put who I think that some of these plays would be good for, so people don't say, so people don't sit here and say, how does this correlate to such and such, right? So here's one play. I'm gonna show you one play. And this play, I said that this play I think would be good for DSJ and RJ Barrett, right? Two guys who are more of the slasher role. Stafford on. I'm always wrong. It doesn't require. So here's one play that I think that. Oh, I didn't put the share screen. Hold on. Here's one play that I think that would benefit a guy like RJ Barrett, DSJ, guys who aren't adept at necessarily shooting the ball. They aren't good space of the ball, but guys who can cut, slash to the basket, dribble, drive, take their man to the basket. What did Grandmaster say? Oh, I personally love the yeah. I like sets from the triangle too. I think people just become disillusioned because we don't have Michael Jordan, we don't have a Kobe Bryant, and it's like we don't have to. They run looks from the triangle. So many good teams do it. Not to say they all do it to a T, but again, the triangle. Look, Tex Winter's not an idiot when they created this. So here's a play. I'm gonna show you real quick. Let me turn on the volume. Here's a play. Here's one of the plays I think would be good for DSJ. Can I slow this down? Let me see if I can slow this down. No, I can't slow it down. All right, so here's a play. And this is from B-Ball TV too. So you go to their website. So hold on, let me just back it up just to explain, right? So the triangle's former. So you got, I believe that's Gasol playing the pinch post. Butler, and this is on the weak side, right? But starts out on the weak side. Get Butler on one on ice with Gasol, right? Now Gasol has the option because Jimmy Butler is a good driver to the basket, really strong slasher, right? When they used to, and you see, I think that's Joe Johnson that's coming over to pick, right? One of the options from this look is to shoot that shot. Now they had clips, and I'll show a clip of Kirk Heinrich shooting that shot. So I think the screen came around too late, or they went under. I think it was too late, right? But again, we don't have the shooters, right? So if you're trying to get a person like DSJ who uses athleticism, right? You got a guy like RJ Barrett who drive to the basket and finish, even though his percentage out of the bag is actually not that good. But he's a rookie. I think he's a guy that they're trying to build out to do so. You can get RJ Barrett. You can get DSJ. You can get your slashers who can't shoot, right? To run this play effectively. Look at this. Bam. Takes the big man. Brook Lopez can't guard that. And look at the space. Clear cut to the basket. Easy. Not easy, but very doable for this team. DSJ can run this. I can see Miles Powell running this, the way he drives to the basket. Elfrid Payton, who's not a good shooter, is definitely going to use this type of play. And you're talking about a guy in Pau Gasol, right? This is the thing. This is where fundamentals are extremely important. Mitchell Robinson is going to have to develop better fundamentals because you see this play right here where Gasol gets the ball, sets a pick. He's gonna. I want Mitchell Robinson to set tighter picks right here. Rub play. Toss it to Butler. He's going to catch the ball and drive to the basket. But I want Mitchell Robinson to set better picks than Gasol here. And if Mitchell Robinson is truly working on his shot, look at this. If say DSJ, Elfrid Payton, RJ Barrett, whoever the ball handler is, who can't get that that lane cleanly, you pass it out to Gasol. Look at where Gasol is. Well, Gasol flashed a little bit towards the foul line, right? That's a nice pick and, well, not pick and pop. Well, I guess it'll be a pick and pop because he sent a pick and then he pops delayed pick and pop, right? These are the plays that DSJ, RJ Barrett, all these guys can run. It is not rocket science. This is literally one concept. I'm going to run this again. You let me know where this play took 20 years to develop, where it's so hard to understand. Look at this. You got strong side on one side. Derrick Rose passing one side, right? The other side, I don't think they even move that much. All the action's on one side and the weak side. You telling me the Knicks can't run this? You telling me Julius Randle can't run this play with Alfred Payne, his best bud? You telling me Julius Randle can't run this play with DSJ, the guy that everybody says is so good? DSJ on this play right here, Jimmy Butler's doing more quicker than Jimmy Butler. He'll get to that lane easily, or quicker. Let me not say easy. You'll get to it quicker, especially against bigs who aren't athletic, who have slow twitch like Brook Lopez. That's one play, man. There are a lot of plays we can run from the triangle, man. And again, I'm not one of these guys that I swear by the triangle and all that stuff, but I think that it gets maligned because we had poor coaching. We had a GM who really didn't want to be here. You didn't really have a system to teach, and you didn't really get these people to really invest in a system. That was it, man. Let me see what you guys are talking about. It's not algebra. And Triborough, I said this. You can literally just give me 3 concepts from the triangle. Because you got corner shooters, right? And I'm going to show the corner shot that you can have in a triangle that's going to benefit guys like Burks, going to benefit guys like Bullock, benefit guys like Obi Toppin. You know what I mean? Let me see what you guys are saying, man. Defense, even you need to watch it in video. Yeah, I played a little bit from it. Oh, I played like a 30-second clip from it. I think I got what he means on defense. I'm going to show what he runs on defense with his so-called ice. And Nick G, because Nick G put me on. He showed me a video. He's like, yo, you got to watch this. And I was like, no, I don't want to watch anything breaking down Tom Thibodeau because I don't want to act like I'm sick because I was already working on all this. I was like, you know what? I was working on a video. Let me just put it out on the Sunday thing and just have an interactive episode with you guys, man. Because I don't want anybody saying, I stole anything. Obviously, I've seen concepts and I got a lot of these videos breakdown, or the videos, not the breakdowns, but the videos from B-Ball TV. But all this analysis, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the 25%, B-Ball breakdown did put out the 25%. Thibodeau ran triangle 25% of his time with Chicago Bulls. So here's another play. Who is this one for? Good for Mitch and Ray. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one is the one we're passing to cutting Noah after. Oh, yeah, this one is really good for Mitchell Robinson, Randall, the big men who guys who I think would be better off cutting to the basket and finishing at the rim. Guys who can bully guys getting to the rim. Julius Randle, this is a guy that I like where if Julius Randle, I like Julius, but when Julius Randle is China Bull to the rim, and I'm not talking about spinning and pirouetting like he's a ballerina. I'm talking about getting to the rim, getting to the cup, not playing around. I like that, Julius Randle. Mitchell Robinson, this plays for Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson has to devote himself to the passing game. He has to devote himself to the passing game. And to TL, you saying, because I'm showing 2 plays that do not involve shooting. And this is all from the triangle. People have misnomers about the triangle and think that, it's just slow. I'm showing you 2 plays so far that have not entailed shooting whatsoever. And we don't have a lot of good shooters on it. Well, we have okay whatever shooters now, right? I hope Nick G is in here, man. Because I want Nick G to know I didn't take anything from that video he sent me. Because I said as soon as he texted me, I was like, I don't want to see anything from Thibodeau, man. Because I'm ready doing a video. I don't want to cheat or steal from anybody, man. But it's the same. It's gonna be the same crap, man. But let me show you this video. Now you sit here and tell me, yeah, D Rose could shoot from. I think she shoots from memory, but 3-point shot. I don't think it was ever really good, except for recently. Now, right? Last year he shot close to 40, or a year before he shot close to 40, something like that. All right, so here's a play where you're gonna see Noah get the ball at the pinch post, if I remember this play. Pass it back to the guy, to the guard at the top of the key, or near the top of the key, or near the wing, and then cut to the basket. Very simple play to catch defenses that are sleeping. This is a play that we can run on Cleveland because they're still a bad team. They got Isaac Curl. Hold up, my bad. They got Isaac Okoro. Look at this. At the top of the key. There's a little booyah shimmy. Get to the, I think it's Dunleavy. Gets right back. Finish at the basket. You tell me Mitchell Robinson can't run that play? You're going to tell me that Mitchell Robinson and Randall can't run that play? That this play is so hard for Mitchell Robinson and Randall. Look at this. So, hold up. Okay, so you get the triangle formation. Yes? You get the triangle formation, but it's all fluid. They're not even setting it up like, all right, get there and set up there. All fluid motion, all movement. This is the things that we've been begging for, right? These are things that Knicks have been begging for. Get movement. We have little movement. The first year with Fizzo, I forgot who posted that we had like one of the lowest, I don't know how they recorded, how they quantified exactly, but we had some of the poorest off-ball movement our first year with Fizzo, right? So again, look at this. Bam. Look at this. Look at that. Idiot Kevin Love stepped up on that because I believe that's Mike Dunleavy who could shoot a little bit, right? You telling me you couldn't run that with Randall and Mitchell Robinson cut into the basket? Don't underestimate these kids' ability to learn and execute. When you do that, you treat them like infants. You infantilize them, man. You treat them like idiots, bro. Look at this, man. Beautiful play. Motion. Can y'all sit here and tell me, where did you see this outright triangle form? Like, oh my gosh, not the triangle again. Bro, this is beautiful. It's a triangle, yes, but movement. Look at that. And again, let me show you something really important. Look at the importance of the picks. Look at even Butler's picks, right? Gets it to Noah, right? Look what Butler does, right? It's not the greatest of picks, but it's making it seem as if Dunleavy is the main guy on offense. And he's the main guy for this play right now, right? Or for this play, this instant, right? And look at now J.R. Smith is trying to catch up. Look at the pick by Noah. This is what I'm talking about with Mitch. This is what I'm talking about with Mitch. I do not, Mitchell Robinson. Bro, let me help you out. I don't know if you're watching, probably not. I don't give a damn about your three-point shooting. I don't give a damn about your crossovers, bro. If you give me better picks, if you give me better execution on your fundamentals, you will play 30, 35 minutes a night. You will get 15 and 10 without you even having to shoot a mid-range, which I would want you to do. But literally, Mitchell Robinson, you're literally you're literally capped by your own fundamentals. With what you can do now. Forget about tomorrow. Forget about all that 80 stuff. We don't need it. Yeah, if we get it, I'll be happy. Fundamentals. Look at where Noah is, man. I know people might say, oh, I'm hyping it up because I get so mad that these guys are not working on the things that literally, it's like we talk about RJ Barrett, right? I think RJ Barrett's been working on the shot. I might say RJ Barrett. I'm just using an example. If RJ Barrett shot better from the line stretch, 61.4% from the free throw line. If he shot 75%, he probably would have came close to averaging 20. And I think he is working on a shot. But Mitchell Robinson, fundamentals. You set poor picks, my guy. Poor picks. Whether it's your lower body, maybe your hips tight, whatever. I don't know what it is. You set poor picks. You literally said better picks like this. Look at this play. Look at this play. Look at this synergy. Now J.R. Smith, because J.R. Smith is trying to catch up, and Dunleavy looks like he's driving to the basket, right? Kevin Love doesn't know where to help. He doesn't know. And Mozgov is lost in space. Boom. Easy play. What are you talking about, bro? What are y'all talking about, son? Yo, come on. Yo, Knicks, come on, bro. Come on. Let me see what you guys are saying, man. This just bugs me out, man. Yes, thanks, Stephen. Thank you. Stephen Fox gets it, man. Salute to Stephen Fox, man. I wish he gets a channel, man, but he's probably done busy, man. This will be great. Now, I will say with this, look where Dunleavy is. Imagine Obi Toppin being Mike Dunleavy. I mean, that's Mike Dunleavy, right? Look at this. Look where. Imagine that being Obi. Obi is Mike Dunleavy, right? Fakes a shot. By the way, Obi Toppin shot the corner threes really well. At the top of the key, shot fairly poorly. Obi Toppin. That literally on the court, that's his only place where he was taking shots. Now, I will say one thing about Obi Toppin. He does not take a lot of mid-range foul shots, elbow shots. Like, he doesn't really take any at all. And I'm going to show you a shot chart from StatMuse, which I think will be an issue because I'm going to show you a play from the Wolves that I think will be so deadly if he could run it with Mitchell Robinson or even if Randall could run with Mitchell Robinson. But I think that Obi – because Mitchell Robinson has like a weird, Randall has like a weird kind of like body hitch when he shoots the shot. So I'm gonna talk about that later. But imagine if this was Obi, right? Imagine if Mike Dunleavy was Obi. Now you got Obi Toppin. Imagine Obi Toppin and switch to Jakim Noah for Mitchell Robinson. That's Lob City all day. You step up on me, okay. We gotta teach Obi how to shoot this shot right here. If you could teach him how to shoot this shot right here, he'd be deadly. But now he gets it to Mitchell Robinson. And Jakim Noah don't got hops like Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson is dunking it from right there where Noah is, right? Got him. He gave Mozgov some crazy borscht. Pause. That didn't sound right. The hell? Borscht. Salute to all my Russians, man. Здравствуйте. To all my Russians out there. I'm gonna get to the next play. Salute to B-Ball TV for this, man. They gave me all the ammo I need because to go back and get some of the older games is a hassle, man. Let me see. RJ back. Oh, this one. This is the one I was talking about. That I think would be excellent for Rivers Powell. What is wrong with this thing? Rivers, Powell's, Burks. These are for the on the ball shooters, right? I think this is the Kirk Heinrich one. Hold on. Let me see. Yep. So let me share the screen again. Let me see what you guys are talking about in this chat, man. Salute to the Giants, man. Giants had a good game today, man. I give Giants respect, man. That defense, defense was looking good, man. Salute to the Giants for that. This was teaching him today. He said he had a slow. Let me see this. Salute to TL, by the way, man. Salute to TL. I think that's what Tibbs was teaching him today. He said he had to go slow in practice today. Sounds like fundamental. Yeah, I'm telling you. Tom Thibodeau is going to bring back aspects of the triangle, but I'm going to show you how I think that he's going to change up the triangle to modernize it, because he did it. He did some things with the Wolves, right? Yo, P West, come on, man. Oh man, I love this stuff, man. You guys are stupid, man. Oh, I love these dumb jokes. All right, here's one that I think that would be excellent for Burks, and this is on the weak side. Again, the weak side. Think of the weak side in the triangle as basically a two-man game. We talk about pick and roll and stuff. It's easier to have that pick and roll from the weak side versus saying you run a traditional pick and roll from the top of the key, right? And you're trying to play that game with Mitch. How many times you seen last year? Raise your hand or press 1. How many times have you seen Mitchell Robinson? That pick and roll when Mitchell Robinson got neutralized because the defense were able to set on it, right? Because they ran at the top of the key and they're just running it straight up, right? I mean, we didn't have the shooters, and so you really have a real good angle to go at, right? Versus have a two-man game with a capable on the ball, off the dribble on ball shooter. And here's the play right here, Kirk Heinrich, forgotten man, Kirk Heinrich. Okay, so you see the triangle. Oh, well, hold on. Let me see. He gets him out of the way. Yep. Kirk Heinrich's telling the guy to tell him what's in him, get out of there, get Jakim Noah out of there, right? Get Jakim Noah to the strong side, have Carlo Boozer. I think that Julius Randle can play the Carlos Boozer role. Julius Randle can play the Carlo Boozer role, and I don't think Julius Randle should look down upon that. I think that Julius Randle, as crazy as it sounds crazy. The most important person to make this offense really click would be Julius Randle. If Julius Randle could play that pinch post position where Boozer's playing right now, what Jakim Noah typically, he played it a lot. He's made famous from that pinch post role, right? If Julius Randle could run this, be able to pass, assess everything, right? Which I think that he showed glimpses with the Pelicans, right? I don't think he did enough with the Knicks, but again, I'm not going to kill him. I think he had spurts here and there, but I think he did it less with the Knicks than he did with the Pelicans, right? He's going to be very important. So look at this two-man game. Gets it back to Heinrich. This is where shooters are extremely important. This is where Burks, this is where Bullock, RJ Barrett, he says he's improved his three. Miles Powell, I think is going to be a good off-the-dribble shooter for the Knicks. Or if he makes camp and whatnot, right? Projecting from college. This is it. Boom. Oh, I didn't. It goes in, but I cut it off too quickly, right? Let's just see it again, man. Get Jakim Noah. Jakim Noah and Boozer were kind of confused as to who's going to play the pinch post. And that's another thing. These players on the team have to have defined roles. Oh, you're going to play the pinch post for this one? All right, I'm going over to the weak side. That's it. Only two bigs on the floor are supposed to play that pinch post position. 2 guys, no one else, right? Or they can, but you can simplify it to where only 2 guys are supposed to roll it. So everybody knows their position on the floor. Everybody knows where they're supposed to be. So it's not too tough. Oh, I don't know what to do. Look at this. Get to the boozer. Kirk Heinrich. Look at, I think that's Richardson. Wow, who's this dude? The dude used to dunk. The Charlotte Bobcats. He's the one that slept with allegedly. So he said he slept with Steve Nash's girl. Richardson, the dunker. It's not Josh Richardson. It's Jason Richardson. That's Jason Richardson. Look at that. That's Kyle O'Quinn. Damn, Kyle O'Quinn's my dude too, man. One more time, man. This is where Austin Rivers is gonna be really important, man. Guys who can shoot the 3 off the dribble, man. So it's up to Randall. Randall's gonna have to sacrifice himself for the system. But again, Randall's probably looking at like, look, I'm being a free agent, man. I don't give a damn. But then maybe you might not get points. You might not get the minutes, right? If you're gonna play such a way that we can't really trade you because you're gonna be a malcontent. So I'm hoping Randall does it because I can see Obi running that. I can see Obi being a Carl's booster. You set the dummy. It's not. It's nothing. Just to get to clean out and to get a weak side, strong side bifurcation, right? Get it back to the shooter. Set the pick. Important. Obi Toppin can set picks. Randall was lazy on picks. You got to set picks, Julius Randall. You want that 2-man game. Look at this. Kyle O'Quinn's not stepping up. And that's also Kirk Heinrich. Say what you want about Kirk Heinrich. He may not be the smartest guy. Yo, IMK Band, man. What up? Salute, bro. Salute. Subscribe to his channel. Everybody, please subscribe to IMK Band, man. Subscribe to him, man. So again, Kirk Heinrich gets the shot open, boom. And the funny thing, again, someone just put it here. This is what I'm talking about. Make America great again. People think that the triangle, again, I'm not saying that you run the triangle to a T like the Bulls. With the Bulls, it was like straight up, like old school. We were setting this up. Tibbs had more of a fluid system. It was much more movement, much more action, right? I had to be turned around on Tibbs, on my thinking on Tibbs. That boy can not boy. The guy's a freaking 62-year-old man. The guy can coach off. He can coach both all sides of the game. He's a student of the game, man. I give him credit. I was wrong. I'll say that I was wrong about Tibbs. I said Tibbs. I had a preconceived notion about him, man. Oh wait, not this channel. Knicks 5. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll put your channel on, man. I support, man. I support all the Knick content creators that come in here and big me up and support me, man. I'm say if you guys just hit the likes, man, that'd be greatly appreciated, man. Knicks vibes. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. Wait, that's your channel, Knicks Vibes? I was subscribed to the wrong channels all the time. What the hell was I subscribed to? What the hell? Hold on. I'm bugging out. I was subscribed to something else. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'll post your channel, man. I'm bugged out, bro. I was subscribed to a whole different channel, like some. All right, here. All right. Knicks Vibes, man. Subscribe to my boy's channel, man. We got, I don't know how many people we got here, 237 people watching. Extremely easy, man. Just hit my boy's channel, man. Watch the content. You know what I'm saying? Support. Hooper, what up, bro? What you doing, man? How's your life? G. Andrezzi, troll of all trolls. What you doing, bro? Thank you. G. Andrezzi. G. Andrezzi finally says something right in his life. The Warriors have been running the triangle principles for years. All those plays you see. And I'm going to show you a Warriors play that was a triangle that people, oh my gosh, Steph Curry and Clay, oh my gosh. And it's the triangle. All the triangle is to create space, to prevent teams from double teaming you, provide options. And then you could switch and move around. That's all the triangle is. I'm not saying you have to run it like the Bulls or how Phil Jackson. I'm not saying that. But the best teams run concepts from the triangle. So come on, man. Come on, just open your eyes to it. That's all I'm saying. Just open your eyes to it, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Let me run this. This is a play that I think I said for RJ Barrett, right? Yep. This is a really interesting play, but this one you need very good passers. You need very good passers. So this one's a tough one.
Triangle.
Oh, my bad. That's actually from. Hold on. I didn't slow down. This is from Bebo TV. So go subscribe to Bebo TV. They just had the videos. I took it, broke it down. They didn't talk about RJ. This is from years before even Tom Thibodeau. So all my Nick announcers, that stuff, that's me breaking down and saying who should fit where. Look at that. Boom. Look at this. So when I talked about I want RJ Barrett cutting to the basket, right? Isn't this one way? Isn't this one way to do it? I want RJ Barrett cutting to the basket. Look what Mike Dunleavy is. You got Kirk Heinrich, right? So you got on the left side is a strong side. Sets a pick on lazy Carmelo. Look at this. And by the way, look at let me pause this. I want to pause it. This is the passing. This is what I'm talking about, the passing. This guy, Carlos Boozer, that should be Obi Toppin or Randall, right? Jakim Noah. This is Mitchell Robinson. This is where I'm talking about. The picks and the fundamentals are so important. This is where it's so important, man. Now I'm about to make some people mods in here, man. I got to make some more mods for this channel. You know what I'm saying? This is where Mitchell Robinson, the fundamentals. Look at Jakim Noah. Jakim Noah was an MVP kid, number 5, I believe, off of picks, passing, and defense. Oh, y'all can't see it. My bad. I'm saying all stuff. Hold on. I'm buck wild, man. My bad, y'all. My bad. I apologize for that. I thought I had it up there all the time. Look at this, man. Well, let me start from the beginning. So you got Kirk Heinrich coming up. And you see on the strong side, you got Butler taking the ball. Then you got, this might be a blind pick. Hold on. Yeah, this is like a blind. No, it's not a blind pick. It's not a blind pick. But you got, see Dunleavy in the corner. That's the RJ Barrett I'm talking about, right? You got Dunleavy in the corner. You got your boy Noah on the block, about to pick the crap. I believe that's J.R. Smith, right? This is what I'm talking about. Mitchell Robinson has to have proper fundamentals because look how easy this play is. Amari Stoudemire is stuck on Noah. That can also be Julius Randle. You know how that can also be Julius Randle? Because if that play fails with the RJ Barrett with Mike Dunleavy, right? If this play you get it to Randle down low, look how deep he would be anyway. Look at this beautiful play. Look at that. Amari Stoudemire is done. What's the play? And even if Amari Stoudemire gets up there. If Noah was cutting down to the basket, Mike Dunleavy could also pass it to Noah. Who is this guy? Make America. Why are you here? What is it? All right, you blocked, bro. Peace. Salute. The Knicks are triggered. Moises Guerrero, salute, bro. Knicks are triggered by anything with 3 sides at Legion. Okay. I went down the Dofa. Yo, Siobhan, what's good, man? Yeah, he's out of it. Make America great again. It's just weird. It's like these weird trolls, and they come in here. Oh, KFTV. I was like, no, I don't have beef with those guys, man. Salute to those guys. I don't have any beef with those guys. And then you see them in their chats, like, oh yeah. It's like, are you getting paid by these guys? Like, they're not even paying. You're doing all this work for no reason. Those guys are probably not even going to pay attention to you. They got freaking Alan Hahn and NBA stars coming up there. They're not paying attention to you trolling on another channel. So you're basically hugging and UT hugging for them, and they're not even paying attention to you. You're an idiot. So suit those guys, man. Let me know if y'all can see. Let me know if you guys can see the play. All right. It's just weirdos, man. Even when I was younger, I know they got a lot of young kids on shit, but even when I was young, I didn't go and I didn't troll people's weirdo stuff. So let me just show this play again, man. This is RJ Barrett. These are slashes. This is even Elfrid Payton, right? These are where your slashes come in handy. Your sizable wing guard kind of slashes, right? I think it'd be kind of harder for your smaller players. But anyone quick enough, right, to make those cuts, disciplined enough. Look at this. Slow it down. Get Kirk Heinrich out the way. Jakim Noah. Set that pick. And the thing I love about this play is that the pass from Jimmy Butler back. Look at Jimmy Butler. He's looking on that side like, yo, you better get ready for that cut. This is what I'm talking about. This is where passing fundamentals come important. They think that the play is going to be mostly that is going to be predicated mostly on the strong side, right? Look at that. Mike Dunleavy cuts in, sneakily, bam, got him. It's done. It's done. I already talked about Siobhan. He asked. This is what I'm talking about with the. This is what I'm talking about with the fundamentals, right? This is where I'm talking about where the professionalism. Hey, if they don't catch a moving screen, Austin, hey, I'm just saying, man, you keep doing it until they catch you, man. But again, Noah's been setting good screens for his whole career. So I'm gonna just show us one more last time. I'm gonna move on to the next play. It's just so beautiful to watch, right? It's so beautiful to watch confusion, right? It's so beautiful to watch unanticipated plays or the defense not anticipate, even though and look at Tyson Chandler. Look where Tyson Chandler is. This is why it's so important for your big men, right, to be better passers, have those fundamentals. You took Tyson Chandler out of there. Tyson Chandler is a way better defender than Amari Stoudemire at this point. Yeah, probably even for most of his career, Tyson is probably a better defender overall. Amari Stoudemire had some great weak side blocks and all that stuff, but as an overall defender, I don't think he's better than Chandler. But you took Chandler out to play. Now you can't rim protect. Look at this. Boom. Easy. And Amari Stoudemire is thinking, this is what happens when you have guys who are not paying attention on defense. Amari Stoudemire is like, I'm just going to be worrying about stuff happening over here because the ball's over there and I'm not paying attention to it. Bam. Okay. You're too late, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. Tom Thibodeau is going to be running looks from the triangle to confuse teams. It is up to the young players to elevate their fundamentals to be able to fit what he wants to run. Simple as that. Simple as mother effing that. There's a bunch of other ones I could show, right? There are ones where that Mike Dunleavy play, they had one where basically Randall cutting from the corner into and then basically posting up and finishing. They had a bunch of those plays, man. From the triangle. The triangle is there's multifaceted looks from the triangle. You can run it with a lot more quickness, right? To allow more motion, to make it more fluid so people can't really hang on that. Again, that takes intellect, that takes studying, right? And that's where you become a student of the game. Yo, Sutu, I'm not reading a Knicks fan. I love your content. You have top tier nickel analysis on NBA. Yo, bro, salute. Hooper, salute, bro. That means a lot, man. That means a lot. And guys, by the way, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be on today. Blarn's Tears. Go subscribe to my dude, Blarn's Tears, man. I'm gonna post his what's the name in the chat real quick. Hold on. Let me see. Knicks vibes. All right, you got 62. Yo, come on, man. I put Knicks vibes. What's the name in the chat? Y'all, I only got 4 more people to sub, man. Come on, man. Y'all doing nothing, man. Y'all touching yourselves right now and freaking watching NFL, eating fattening foods. Y'all can't just hit my man's channel real quick, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Lawrence Tears, and for people who want to go on and get into fights right now with other Knicks fans, man, or NBA, just NBA players, because they have other NBA people in there, make jokes, you know what I mean? Please go subscribe to Lawrence Tears, man. That's my guy, man. And now I'm going to show you how he ran it with the Wolves, right? Let me show you how he ran. So this one here is Wolves triangle action transition to weak side action, right? Let me put the screen on. Yeah, Uncle Freeze is a beast, man. Oh, thank you, man. Everybody, you wildin', bro. Hey, man, I don't give a damn. My Knicks cause me too much stress. Only thing I'm happy about today, well, first of all, Manchester United won, and my Jets lost today. The last play of the game. That was so beautiful, man. T. Lawrence, but Sam Darnold, it hurts because I knew this. If you gave Sam Darnold weapons and proper coaching, he'd be good. It hurts my heart. But Sam Darnold, suits Sam Darnold. I know he's going to be good somewhere else, especially on a team with weapons and good coaching. I'll be watching him because I like Sam Darnold. He's a good kid, man. But let's watch. Whoa, my bad. Let's watch this play. Hope you guys can see it. And I think it's one that becomes two-man action. Is the one? Nah, it doesn't. So, yeah, it's on the weak side. Oh, it's two-man action, right? Got Andrew Wiggins, gets out to Cat, right? pass it. So now, see, the funny thing about this, right? These are young players. See, the way they run, this is nowhere near as fluid as, say, the Bulls, right? Before you got on, I tried to get on the stream. I got scared. Okay. What? Yo, bro. I am K-Ben. Don't be scared of nothing, bro. Don't be scared, man. Look at me. I look like a bum. You know what I'm saying? I just talk a lot and I talk fast. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever feel scared. Like, bro, we all bums, man. No one's better than nobody. Now let me just show it one more time with the Wolves, or a few more times, just to break this down. Now they had Cat, and this thing with talent, right? You can have a guy like Obi Toppin play the Cat role because he can take it to the basket. He's strong. I wonder if he gets his mid range again. He does not shoot well from the mid range here. Like around here, he does not shoot well at all. He is red around here. I think he's like 75%. I'm gonna show a stat chart I got from Reddit. But he doesn't shoot the mid-range fairly well or really at all. Look at that. And that's bad. That's bad by Cat. Cat should have known because it looks like, hold up, did they go into a zone? No, they didn't go into a zone. But they kind of slagged off to help. Knowing because Cat is basically, he's their best player. So they're kind of anticipating him to kind of drive. Look at this. Folks, Cat should have made that pass to Sunduke over here. I can't see what that is. That's not Zach LaVine, is it? That's not Zach LaVine. That's I can't even see how it is. But again, this is why the Bulls were so effective. You got to make the pass to the open man. They have to execute. If everybody makes the right pass, what the hell? Son, what is wrong with this dude? Son. All right, I'm going to just keep. All right. These guys are weird. Why are you cutting my whatever. I'm gonna make some people mods, man. When I bring the guests on or bring some people in from the chat, I'll make some people mods in the meantime, man. It's like weirdo. This guy make America great. It's like why do you spend your Sunday night? You don't got a chick, a girl, like you don't got, what's wrong with you? Some weirdos, man. Let me get back to this. Yeah, I'm about to make mods soon, man. Look how raw the Wolves look in this triangle set. Right? Cat was supposed to make a pass out to the perimeter. But he didn't. But you see the triangle look. It's a sloppy triangle. This is not even a good triangle. Look at the space. This is probably why, again, things are off. The spacing was off here. Look at this. Zach LaVine got the ball up top. So they do run high post. I did see a video of them saying they ran high post with the Wolves a lot. But then Cat goes over, sets the pick for Wiggins. So now Cat is the pinch post guy on the weak side. Wiggins drives, gets it back out to Cat. Cat was supposed to make that pass out perimeter. He didn't. So, again, it didn't look as good. Yeah, he missed that shot. So that's one thing that the Wolves could have done. And, again, I think this was like fairly early on. So, again, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. But I'll say this. Even in that messed up, set or whatever you want to call it, play of the triangle, it was still a decent look. It was still a decent look. And you can flip out of the triangle. You could go ISO. You go pick traditional pick and roll. You can do a lot. You can change away from the triangle to throw teams off, man. You don't have to be married to it where it's like, oh my gosh, we have to do this triangle crap. It's like, dogs, like chill the F out, man. Here's another play. This is the blind pig or a version of the blind pig from the triangle. My bad. So you see Zach LaVine, and you see the big man on the weak side. I believe that's Diang. Gets the pass. Blind pig. You got Zach LaVine cutting from behind. This is a play I could see RJ Barrett. I can see Austin Rivers. And he doesn't get to the basket, right? He gets stopped, right? But now you have a two-man game. And that could be Randall. That could be Obi, right? That could even be Mitch. But Mitch, again, has to be a little bit more fluid, his motion. That's not the greatest of shots, right? Again, very young team. But, again, two-man action can be very deadly. If you want that pick and roll, you know what I mean? You can set up that way, man. Whoa, I got a dono. Yo, somebody give me money like that? Oh man, someone loves me. Damn, son. I didn't get a donut. What are you talking about? I got $2. Oh, I yeah. Oh, this guy said I got a donut, man. Paul, yeah, this guy, man. Yo, salute to Donald Cannon, man. Same gear, most upgrade. Yo, Donald Cannon's my guy, man. I salute Donald Cannon. Hey, where's the damn? I'm gonna put this super chat up, man. Salute to Donald Cannon, man. This concept, I got a donut. I didn't get. Man, come on, man. Yeah, yeah, you guys are stupid. Man. Yo, if you can hit the like button, man, please, I'd be really appreciated, man. You don't even gotta contribute none of that stuff, man. Just hit the like button, man. That's all I ask for. Anybody watching, please hit the like button. Watch this. Gets it out to Dang again. Now you have a two-man game. Now, I will say this. Right here, Randall, you got Randall or you got Obi. You go out to that three-point line, shoot the shot, man. Or space back out to shoot that shot, man. Again, there's so many damn loops you can run from the triangle, but it's all about discipline and your dedication, man. And maybe that's why with these younger kids, they fall out because it's grading. Because it's muscle memory, mental muscle memory, right? If I gotta keep pushing to it, I have to like get it into your head. I have to get into your psyche. Run this play. When you see defenses, run this in the triangle, right? Get that motion, get the movement. Flip from a strong side to a weak side, right? Move this guy. This is what you gotta do, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to. It has to be ingrained. It has to be second nature to you, right? And these younger kids, man. Again, people say, "Oh, Tom Thibodeau failed," and that stuff. And I fell for it too. And so you really read the real stars. Like, okay. You know, these kids really just weren't, they didn't want to be dedicated to the system. And the funniest thing is that the only person that really looked good after this, well, I mean, Zach LaVine still looks good. It's with the Bulls. But Wiggins, I mean, he was supposed to be this ISO play. He never turned into that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me get the horns play. There's a few of them. And these are plays that I think that when you guys talk about modernize and all that stuff, these are definitely plays. Hold on. Let me trim this. Yeah, these are plays I think that these are the horn plays, right? And this is from B-Ball breakdown. I'm not trying to steal anything. These are from B-Ball breakdown. This is what I think will be good for the big men. Mitch, Amari Spellman, Randall, even Nerlens Noel's, Obi Toppin, because it gives you an option, right? Big men at the top, at the elbow spots. One could cut down, one could split out, both can split out, right? But allows your guard options, right? And allows your big man options, right? Do you want to pass to a Nerlens Noel or Mitch Robinson come to the basket because defense is overplaying the point guard? Do you pass out to the big man at one of the elbows who splits out to take that three-point shot? You know what I'm saying? So let me show this real quick to you guys. And they show a few, man. Salute to B-Ball breakdown on YouTube. Go subscribe if you haven't. So look at the horns play, right? So you see Cat and Dang at the top, right? Dang is not a shooter, obviously, but Cat is, right? Now you have an option. Which way do I want to go? Do I want to run on the Cat side for a possible pick and pop, right? Do I want to run on Dang's side, knowing that Dang is probably going to cut to the basket and I can pop it, pass it back out to Cat? Or maybe they overplay me and I get it to Dang, cut into the basket. Watch this. Cat has it. That's Obi Toppin, bro. Even though, I mean, it's not a good, he misses the ball, but that's Obi Toppin right there, man. To shoot that shot. Or drive to the basket. Now, here's another horns play, right? Got a double horns. Is that Pekovic? I believe that's Pekovic. Who's like now a mobster in like Europe or who was arrested. Or like, and Cat's up there. I can't see who his point guard is. See? Look at this. Pekovic should have just drove down to draw more attention. Maybe that would have gotten Gasol's attention, right? But now you have your boy, Cat, shoots the three, and he can't make it, right? But you're gonna have options. Guys like Randall, Amari Spellman would be great in a set as a space big. He would be great in a set. Bam, got him. Look at this. Look at this again. You got to be able to pick fundies, like Keith Hernandez says. Fundies. Look at that. You set the pick. Now the guy's trying to reset. Open shot. Another horns play. Get the point guard. Dang is supposed to come up. Gets a big man. That's Obi Toppin. That's Julius Randle. You can dump it off to your big man if the spacing permits. if people are playing straight up and you don't have that option to run a pick and roll, if you don't want to dump it to one of the big men at the elbow. Again, people say, oh, the try. You can run horns plays like this, man. You can run horns plays like this, man. So let me see what you guys are saying, man. Oh, hold on. There's another one. Hold on. Is there a few more? There might be a few more. Oh no, I think it's the same one. It's the same one. Hold on. Yeah, it's the same one. All right. Now let me talk about. Do I have another one? Or let me see. So I want to highlight some stuff about Obi Toppin. That scared me a little bit, or that he would need to improve a little bit, I believe, to be effective in this offense, right? Where did I? What is wrong with? Hold on. I just had a chart, the Obi Toppin chart. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. All right. So this is Obi Toppin's chart. I got this one for Reddit because I couldn't find the one from Stepien.com was a little outdated. So I'm not even gonna highlight Obi can't play defense. So look at this, right? Look at where Obi's hot spots are. Look at this. Look at this in the corner. Corner threes is excellent, right? But obviously he doesn't shoot a lot. And then obviously down here he's excellent. So in the triangle plays where he'll be in the post and you could dump it to him in the post, he'd be a beast. Just turn around, dunk. Turn around, finish. Turn around, body these dudes, man. Julius Randle, same thing. Again, I don't mind Julius Randle being in the deep post. Now, when you talk about the horns play, this is why I said with Obi Toppin, he does not shoot much here. Look at this. He doesn't shoot much around here. He has to improve that, bro. Has to improve that. Or to start shooting, because that's going to be important. I know people, the guys. Always people are saying, oh, the three-point shot, stop it. Stop it. It's garbage, right? You can shoot the mid-range if it's effective. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Damn, I wish I could. I can't really make it larger, but this is it. So around the basket, he's excellent, 77.64%. And compared to the NBA, right? I mean, he's just an absolute beast. But then here, look at this. In that triangle in the corner, Obi Toppin wouldn't be a beast from the corner. Obi Toppin would possibly be a beast from here if they don't play him straight up or they get late to him. Say that you have the triangle and it switches from strong side and he somehow gets over to the weak side. You can shoot that three. This is why Tom Thibodeau emphasized the corner three. It's going to be very important in the triangle. It's going to be very important from the triangle looks. You know what I'm saying? But Obi Toppin does have to improve that mid-range a little bit. But, bro, that triangle would not benefit Obi Toppin. He could kill from each triangulation point on the right side with the triangle. Even if say this was the weak side, right? He fakes a pass off to Peyton, Elfrid Payton, DSJ cutting down, shimmies. The big man goes for the fake. He steps out, shoots a three. Right here is not good, right? Give me some repetition with him, right? But can't call the Obi thing yet. I mean, fair enough, Keith Gill. Fair enough. This is all, projecting, hypothesizing. But yeah, I think that Obi could be excellent in the system. I'm gonna show you a Julius Randle one. People are gonna kill me for this, but hold on. I gotta open it first. Hold on. Oh, this is RJ Barrett, Julius Randle. Cool. It's computer. And this is Julius Randle's shot chart. So around at the rim, like I said, excellent. At the rim, excellent. I have absolutely no problem with him at the rim, right? When he's in that triangle, when he's in the post, that deep post, nope. And I've said this before, even before this, I said I have no problem with him. I didn't know his percentage. I didn't know. I had no problem with him because I saw it. He's effective. Body, boom, put it up. You good. Yeah, the Big Sur sucks too, man. I don't like it because I can't do OBS properly on here. And this it's a long story. But look at Julius Randle, right? This three here, and I'm gonna read off the percentages because the site when you do the screenshot, it doesn't show you the percentages. So for Julius Randle, this is for his career, by the way. Damn, this is great. This is for his career. He's 32.8% for his career from that right corner three. Oh, the right wing three, 32.8%. That's bad. But from the it's actually really bad. He has not shot above league average at any of the threes, right? But here at this foul line, when I'm talking about the Horns play that I showed with the Wolves, right? When I talked about him playing the strong, one of the strong, where you can play in the high elbow post, where if he's a pinch post for the weak side, he sets a pass off on any sides for, say, Alfred Payton, DSJ, Alec Burke, one of these ball handlers who will be taking the ball from him on the weak side. He could turn around and hit that shot right here. Right here. Right? And for his career, like into the foul line, he's around 41%. League average is 42%. So he's right around average, slightly below average. Right? From the corner threes, he's not that better. But hold on. Just make sure this is Jewish. Hold on. Which one is this? Hold on. Let me make sure I got the updated one. What the hell is? All right, let me just put this one in. Hold on. Yeah, it's Julius Randle. So around that right wing, he's at 32.8%. League average is 35.1. Corner three is 34.5%. For the right side, 34.5%. League average is 38.5. For the left side, he's 36.4%. League average 38.7. That's not good. It's not the worst, but right at the rim, he's 57.1%. League average is 56.9, like right near the rim, in the restricted area, right? Again, he has to improve hitting here or take more shots hitting here, right? If he wants to be that pinch post player, the Jakim Noah role, who I think that he could score better and shoot better than Jakim Noah, but he has to show dedication to it, right? That's the thing with Mitch Randle, right? I think that if you put him if he commits himself to a more controlled environment with Tibbs, and playing that triangle system, I think he could be rather effective. I'm not going to sit here and ish on him. Again, I think he has his flaws, but he can be a solid player. I'm not going to take that away from him. And then now I want to show you one last thing. Let me see. No, that's the Horns play. I just want to show you the defense. And this is straight from D-Ball TV. Hold on, what is this?
Hey, sports fans, Coach Nick here, and welcome to B-Ball Breakdown. Today I want to talk about a defensive concept called ICE, which is defending the...
All right, that whole thing played, and it's weird. Hold on. ICE, and this is what Tom Thibodeau runs to prevent guys from setting up the pick and roll, right? Disrupt the pick and roll, disrupt passes through into the middle, into the middle of the middle of the court, right? disrupt their rhythm, force them to take bad contested mid-range shots versus threes and layups. Again, this is B-Ball TV. Please go subscribe to him. So I'm not trying to cheat or whatever. Yeah, my setup is trash, bro. I got to fix my setup, bro. C-Mac. Right, prevent that pick and roll. I mean, Steph Curry might make that anyway, but I just want to show the ones where, and look at that. The guys put, it's not the one I want. Hold on. This is one, but there's a better one I like with Tom Thibodeau because I want to show how he'd be effective with Frank. And I think that's why he mentioned Frank being, he said, ask him for tips. Yo, what the hell? Why is this guy? All right, why is this guy here, man? Why is Make America Great? Oh, whoa. I blocked Donald Cannon. Yo, what the hell? Yo, Donald Cannon, I did not mean to block you. I meant to block Make America Great. Yo, what the hell? Yo, Donald Cannon, you are not blocked. Once you get back on, I think you're just temporarily blocked. Yo, what? Yo, all right, D-Chan, now I'm... Oh, yo, D-Chan, you just got timed out. Yo, D-Chan, I'm trying to block, but the freaking chat was moving. I didn't mean to block you, D-Chan or Donald Cannon. So I'm gonna... My computer's acting stupid, man. Let me see if I can unblock you guys from here. This is my computer's bugging, man. Hold up. Hell no, not Donald Cannon. That's my guy, man. Unblock him. Block section. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I apologize for this, man. So right. For Chrome measure. Chrome account settings under people. All right, I apologize for that, man. No, I only meant to block Make America Great, but he screwed me over, bro. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about Frank's defense, man, and I'm gonna allow some people in. So, but I'm a lot of people that I know, usually. So if you're a new person, I'm not gonna let you in, but I will allow people to come in if you want to come in. We could talk about your impressions so far with the team. What offensive sets? What do you think Tom Thibodeau is going to do offensively? Who he's going to feature? While I get some people unblocked. Yo, what the? My computer is bugging. If you guys want to come in, let me know, man. Yo, Donald Cannon, stay on. And D-Chan, I apologize. I did not mean to block you guys. The stupid computer is moving that quick. Lord Jesus, man. You think IQ? I think if IQ can come in, show good movement off the ball, hit the three-point shot, I do think he has a chance to show himself out on this team his rookie year. Now it's not tax. It was just moving too quick, and I clicked on it. But I think that a guy like Quickly, who, not to say he's going to be a role player per se, but can fit a role in terms of shooting, pushing the ball. I think he comes in a little bit more advanced than some other rookies. I'm not gonna say he's advanced. That's not the right word. I think that he just will fit a Tom Thibodeau role, especially in the triangle offense, or the triangle looks better than some of these younger guys, right? He has a definitive role. He can shoot on ball, off ball. He can work off ball, what I think is very important for Tom Thibodeau's offense. Free Q. On ball, off ball. Can you turn the volume down, the video down, just because it's double feedback. Free Q. On ball, off ball. Can you turn the volume down, the video down, just because it's double feedback. Free Q. What's good, bro? How you doing, man?
Hey, shit. What's goody?
It's good, man. And I know this is a children's channel, so there's no.
Oh, my fault.
You good, bro. No worries, man.
Partner self.
Now you good, bro. So how you feeling about this team so far, man? Who you think is gonna make the starting roster, man?
Man, listen, I'm not making no predictions. Like y'all stressing yourselves. Like,
oh Lord,
here's what I know, and I'm just gonna go off of what I know until I know better.
Mm-hmm.
I know Tibbs is the best coach that we've had in damn near a decade. Judge, like, I don't know what y'all like. I don't know how y'all judge leadership, right? And like the savviness of leadership. But like I peeped what Rose's moves have been. Like, I don't know if anybody like really kind of like taking note with like how savvy, like even something as little as like, you saw how many moves he made game night just to pick 2 cats.
Did you see what he did to Ed Davis? I mean,
yo, we got 3 picks out. We got 3 second-round picks. The man ain't even touched the court.
And this was 2023. It's supposed to be another stat class, right?
He know what he's doing. So like, and that's what is alluding. Like, that's what I'm alluding to. He knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trusting that our leadership knows what they're doing. They got a plan, and Tibbs knows what he's doing. So I'm gonna wait and see what people got to say. What comes out after what comes out of training camp, like who his 9-man rotation is, because you know he's not gonna have no damn like 10, 11-man rotation.
Right. He's gonna have, but hold up though. Do you think that changes with the whole everything that's going on in the world right now? Do you think that again he has a younger team? I don't think this is a team that he thinks will be able to win. Right? Yes, they're veterans, but again, he said 4 ways of building. He did mention the draft. Not to say they're tanking, even though I think they are soft tanking a little bit.
You think it's a soft tank? Come on,
bro. Have you seen this draft, bro? Have you seen this? Have you seen my son Kincaid?
Dude, like like if anything, like since they've changed the rules, it's shown that tanking is not even it's even less worth it. Like
I agree with you.
To win, set yourself up to win. Like where the chips fall is where they fall. Like I'm never that dude to like nah. It never works out for us.
It never does.
It never works out for us. Like we tank and end up with the damn 8th and 9th pick, man. Come on, like. We got to get off that, like, and every year we like crackheads. Every year it's like, oh, no, let's just tank one more year. Just give me one more year.
It hurts,
man. Just like focus on winning and let the chips fall where they fall, and you build from there. Like, nah, I'm not. We ain't even play game number 1. I'm not even talking about lottery picks right now. Nah.
I feel you, man. But I've been watching these. I'll be watching these guys, man, and I'm sorry, man.
If the Knicks have stung for 20-something years, and they're going to pick this year to win, the year where it's a stacked draft. Nah, I'm good. I want to take the prospect.
Dude, we've been trying to lose on purpose by accident. It never helps us in the draft, brother.
Yo, and real quick, D-Chan, I just made you a mod. So you're definitely a mod. I apologize for making mistake. I'm still trying to free up Donald Cannon. So if everybody could put free Donald Cannon up for me, man, to get me. Yeah, I'll put you on time about accent. It wasn't. I mentioned in America.
Dude is a rookie.
Guys, so don't take any offense to that, D-Chan. But yo, continue. So first, Joe Madden was here. We were watching Cade Cunningham, man. Again, I'm gonna come out with the Jalen Suggs video in a little bit, man. But Jalen Suggs, I think, might be the Hannibal of Carthage to Kincaid, man. That boy.
There y'all go. Y'all already on.
I can't just enjoy the conversation.
Like this is not even.
I didn't know when I do these. Wait, Joe. When I do these videos, right? Do I say yo, man, I want the Knicks to get. I just cover it like just college guys. I'm just. Why can't
y'all not sucking me into this convo. Like I'm not accepting lottery nothing. Be like, okay, that's good. That's good for the Timberwolves. Like, oh, they're about to have a nice pick.
You know what? We would get screwed over. We have the worst record for the next 5 years and not get one number 1 pick. So I agree with you.
Dude, it's pointless,
But
and they even changed the rules. It's like us walking into fire every year and expecting not to get burnt. Like, come on, might as well just try to win. This will be the year we try to win and end up with the first round pick. The first pick. Like, that's it. That's what.
the thing is, with this draft, we don't have to end up with the first pick. The top 5 picks are probably all going to be close to enough guaranteed superstars. You look at Jalen Suggs, Evan Mobley, Jalen Green when we have to see Jalen Green, and then you have Cade Cunningham. We have to look at reality. Our record is brutal, and our team is shockingly bad. Unless the type of knocks or somebody breaks out. If they start to break out and they push for the playoffs is one thing, but I don't want to be sitting around that 10th, 11th spot in the middle.
It doesn't matter anymore, though. This is what I'm saying. 10 and 11 could still get you 5. Like,
if we get, this is why I don't want to tank. I watched Josh Christopher from Arizona State. We don't got to tank. If you want Donovan Mitchell, a taller Donovan Mitchell, you don't have to tank. But hold on, guys. Let me just ask you.
And more guys are going to come out. More guys are going to come out to our attention as the college season goes on. Like the class is only gonna get stronger. Like, that's it. If they talking about guys now, they talking about 5 guys right now. Come on, imagine in like 4 months, like it's gonna be at least 12 guys they talking about. Like, these guys all should be in the lottery.
That's true. But let me ask you guys a question, because this is more pressing about, right? So, first of all, what do you takes? Not say, critique if you want not, but when I was showing the triangle, the videos, right, the examples, right? Who do you think on this team will succeed? Because I think that they're going to run triangle looks, not run it to a T, but they're definitely going to run triangle looks. Who do you think will be the person to excel on Tom Thibodeau on offensive sets, and who do you think will falter on Tom Thibodeau? Because I gave examples and I gave ways that the starting lineup, right? RJ Burks, Mitchell Robinson, Randall, even Obi, and I gave examples as to how their triangle looks to make each of those guys look good. But I think that I'm not sure it's going to work for everybody. So who do you think that the triangle is going to benefit, and who do you think is going to be the detriment to?
I say Frank will probably be the biggest beneficiary if the triangle hits the town for real. It takes pressure off the point guard, and he could actually excel in the triangle offense, just how he is now, without changing a thing about him. His defense will look better. And it's not a point guard heavy offense. So he won't have to perform on offense. You know what I'm saying? There won't be as much pressure. I feel like it'll be a good system for him, for those guys who love Frank and want to see him excel. I think that would be perfect for the guard. You know what I'm saying? There won't be as much.
Sorry about that. And Donald Ken, if you still watch, I'm trying to free you, bro. It said that you're not on my block list, but I don't see you in it. Hold up. This is messed up. It might show up tomorrow or something, man. So please stay on. I apologize for blocking you by mistake. You are always welcome here, bro. If you can still watch, I'm going to try my best to get you off the list. I think it reloads or whatever, maybe tomorrow. So just please stay on. But yeah, I apologize for that, man. But what about you, Joe? What's your take on that?
I think RJ is going to excel from it. I think RJ is going to excel from it. I think run a lot of triangle is good for RJ for RJ's movement. And just his all-around play, it'll suit him down to the T. And it'll help Frank, I think. Because Frank's had experience, though, with it, too, anytime he was playing under Phil Jackson era. So I think under Tibbs's triangle, he'll excel. Because as you said before, it's going to take a lot of pressure off of him.
What about – so do you think Knox gets to succeed in this triangle? You think it'd be too complicated for him? Because that corner 3, I mean, you have to move. And when I showed the play with Mike Dunleavy cutting into the basket, where they had Boozer on the strong side make that pass. Oh, yeah, Joe is saying your mic is a little bit low. They had Boozer make that pass to Dunleavy. That's a play that a guy like Knox should be making, right? He should be. He has the size to do it. He'd be right at the basket. There's no excuse. How
Knox got the physical tools. He got the physical tools. That dude really, everything about him says he should be a premier baller. But yo, man, it's everything about Knox that's his issue is right in between his ears, bro. Like he can't. Like I would actually feel a little bit like I feel weird putting him in a system where he has to think for himself.
See, guys, people kill me for that. Again, he's not going to get what he had in Kentucky, man. It's just not going to happen. He's not going to be used as a guard, like how he was at Kentucky, right? And he's not really a guard. I mean, he's an oversized guard how he's used at Kentucky. I do think that the triangle will give him options to get open, but he's. Oh wait, hold up. I think I found Donald Cannon. Hold up.
Donald Cannon.
Hold up. All right. Yeah, and I think it'll give him options to move around and get that space, but again, we can't sit here and like baby him, man. Like
facts. I'm with you. Like
he's gonna be fine. He's had after a bad year. I feel like after a bad year like he had last year for him and DSJ. I think it'll help them grow thinking back. Look, if I don't get up to my potential or start playing right, I might not be in the league. Because you look at DSJ and Knox, Knox might have next year and then after next, but DSJ, this is it. DSJ don't play well, he's going to China. Knox will be in the same boat.
Do you think DSJ?
I think people would still bet on Knox. If I was a competing GM, I'd bet on Knox because like there's something about his physical traits like that like DSJ don't got that. Like what DSJ has is his like athleticism in what like you're not really picking DSJ because like oh that guy looks like he's got the length and the height to be but Knox totally like I'd be a competing GM and give him a little run just on that alone.
Yeah. To me, Knox to me has the ability to be like a good 3-level scorer. If you can get it,
he could though. He could. It's on Knox though. He could be a 3-level scorer. Like
right. I think all of the young guys have been talking about Kenny Payne. To me, Kenny Payne, if it don't work out with Tibbs, Kenny Payne's going to be the next guy up as a coach. They'll really like him, and I think he can do a lot with these young guys. And then you have Johnny Bryan. I think Johnny Bryan can work with Knox too, and he's going to be working with DSJ and Frank. So you have a right when you look at it with Frank with DSJ. None of them have been. Well, DSJ had the coaches in Dallas, but when you look now at Knox, none of these guys have had coaching. So now you go down to give it a year with the coaching. If it doesn't work, then it's them. But you got to give them time with the coach. And that's why I think this year is going to be like a development year. Then they got to get another high pick, bring it in, and then push next year for the playoffs.
Mitch had the same coaches. Knox, Dotson had the same coaches. Like, I don't go for all of that. Like, oh, it was just the coaches. This, that.
I agree.
Real talent gonna shine. Like by rights, Mitch wasn't even supposed to be on an NBA floor.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like real talent is going to shine. And I have not seen a lot of shining among the people the young cats that a lot of fans continue to defend and dish off on the coaching and their surroundings and every other excuse as to why you're not seeing nothing from somebody in 3-4 years.
See, to me, last year was when you look at when Mitch got his time, but with Knox and DSJ and Frank, they got through under the bus. They told Dolan that they were getting Kyrie, KD, or two All-Star max deals. When that went down the toilet, they says, "Okay, we got these enough pieces to make the playoffs." Once they started losing at the beginning of the season, they put the kids at the side and put the vets because they were trying to save their jobs. And it was the same thing with Mike Miller. They pushed the kids to the side, they played the vets, and now this year you have
Miller painted himself into a corner.
Huh?
Miller painted himself in. I mean, not Miller. Mills painted himself into a corner.
Yeah.
He told Dolan he made a bill of goods that he couldn't pay for.
Yeah.
He told Dolan, "Oh, it's good. Like we about to get. We gonna be in the playoffs. Fuck. My fault. We could go ahead and trade this disgruntled player KP. Like you know what I'm saying. We could do all of that because we about to be lit. And then what happened? Nothing happened. But now he trying to still deliver the playoffs. Because what Dolan do? He goes on an interview and like, yeah, I expect to be in the playoffs next season. That's why
it might be conjecture, man. Because I know he knows he ain't making no players with that team, man.
No. I'm talking about when Mills told them that he was going to get that Kyrie.
I'm sorry.
Kyrie was coming. That's what he was like. It was like, yeah, I'm sure we're going to get 2 stars. I'm sure we're going to get a couple stars. And yeah, we've been getting calls. Who told them they've been getting calls? They've been calling Dolan? No.
Who
they've been calling?
Steve Mills is an absolute idiot. I mean, he knows
nothing
he
about himself his own job.
Mills has been sleeping on Dolan's. Like Dolan gave him a job. Mills has been sleeping on Dolan's couch. Mills a bum.
For what? Well, he's been for like 15 years or something. Or 20, was he there for?
He's been on and off.
Like a lifer, right?
He was running MSG. He was running like the MSG, and then Dolan's like, do you know what? Hey, will you be my GM? And then
nothing about
Phil Jackson's fired, and he fucking promotes him to president of operations.
No curse. Let me ask you guys this, right? Because I think we were talking about this yesterday, right? Keep saying, "Yo, turn up your mic, Joe." But let me ask this.
Oh, my mic's up.
With the Mitchell Robinson thing that was happening, right? Do you think that he basically, because I personally believe he misunderstood the market, took a swing and a miss. He fell for the Rich Paul speech because Rich Paul's trying to get as many clients as possible, right? And there is a war between Rich Paul and everybody else because they're basically running a conflict of interest with LeBron James basically running that agency. Do you think that Mitchell Robinson saw that his market was not going to be 60 to 80 million like he initially thought, and now he's trying to appease or be on the good side of the Knicks to get that extension because he's not going to get paid giving you 9 and 7 off of 22 minutes a night? Do you think that he is trying to be on the good side of Leon Rose, even though he's not signed with CAA, he's signed with Wasserman, right? But Rich Paul is public enemy number 1 in the agency space, right? Do you think that he's trying? Do you think he's trying to play that game? Because look what happened with Alonzo Trier. Alonzo Trier's a clutch, and I haven't heard to this day. I have no idea what happened with Alonzo Trier. It makes absolutely no sense. No one's talking about it.
Yo, I heard he wasn't a good locker room guy.
Yeah, he did fight with THB, right?
I heard he wasn't. I personally can see that though. He looked like he was probably a little bit of a cocky kind of like, yo, like I don't even know why you playing. I'm better than you. I should be playing more than you. Like you can't. You're not better than me. I see him as being that kind of guy, yo.
I can see that, but to get eradicated, like I mean, and I haven't heard. Have you heard any other NBA team pick him up yet?
Nobody, exactly. And I'm thinking like he must have. Yo, I'm telling you, it's got to be an attitude thing. It's got to be because there's no excuse for it. Because he's definitely like right now, I would take him over like a few cats we already got on.
Yes. He gave you 45% the first year, bro. Like or 44% from the field. Like what? I'm not doing that. You got to be out of your mind, man. I don't know. I'm not. Come on. You trying to?
We had him on the contract for the couple years for mad cheap. Like so, to me. It had to be something he did. People making all kind of conspiracy theories. Oh, it's because of the KDs that he was wearing this, that, and the other. Like, nah, you don't get rid of somebody who could be an asset just for no reason. Who is also cheap.
And someone said Alonzo Trier over DSJ, even though Trier is more of a, you could say he's more of a 2 guard. I'd rather have him play at the guard position, even though not as a lead guard, but just a guard period versus freaking DSJ, man. Because in that triangle, again, you saw plays from Kirk Heinrich. I mean, they had Aaron Brooks in that system, 2 guys who could create their own shots. Or I'm not saying Kirk Heinrich could do that, but Kirk Heinrich can shoot. DSJ can't do that. Aaron Brooks, Jimmy Butler, all those guards were able to
You're going to have problems with shorter guards who depend on athleticism. You like it's just like they climbing a mountain every time. It's like DSJ to me, like without a jump shot, DSJ is useless. I don't even want you.
People are enamored with DSJ, man.
Yo, like I don't get it. I don't like. I wish somebody could explain it to me. I don't get it. Like,
I don't get it either,
he's not D Rose enough to be D Rose.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Like,
Dude, like
he does not process the game on a higher level, right? Everyone talks about 15 points with the Mavs, but again, he was their main guy at the time. He had the ball in his hands a lot. Was not able to shoot at all. Can't space ball. Can't play off ball. Can't defend. I mean, obviously, his size limitations.
He set himself up so that if he's not the man, like if he's not the focal point, he can't be successful.
He can't be effective.
You can see it even in his attitude and his ego.
Well, see, his people kill me, and I wish Joe was here. I think something happened with his mic or his phone, but I remember Joe brought up the situation with his mom, which I agree with the mom and right? But I'm not. Oh Lord, not
yeah. Hey,
yes.
yo, man,
no,
chill up, B.
Chill out.
First of all,
No.
let me be the first to do this in front of Chuck's face. Congratulations to the Giants. They got that division.
They got that one win.
They got that. Their defense.
I want them to.
Their defense. Hey. I was saying that secondary was good before they got Xavier McKinney back, but that game today, I was thoroughly impressed, man. That is a tough team. Unfortunately, it's not the Cowboys. You guys are terrible, and you don't suck enough like the Jets, where you're gonna get Trevor Lawrence. But and you guys ain't probably gonna get JT Fields either. You guys are gonna get Trey Lance, the kid from BYU.
We gonna be close.
That's actually not bad though. The kid from BYU is not bad. Trey Lance is not bad either.
The Giants ain't gonna win nothing. They just throwing away their draft position.
You know
what I'm saying? Y'all gotta lay off DSJ. Y'all gotta lay off DSJ.
So talk to me about DSJ. Did you see me point out the videos with the triangle? Were you watching any of that?
I was listening to you, and
that means no. But continue. Go ahead.
I mean, most of it was about Randall though. So you wasn't.
Nah. It wasn't about a lot. I showed a play where I said that I think that DSJ, and I'll show the play right now. I think I said DSJ, RJ Barrett. I think they would succeed in this play because it's a play where they can exploit the athleticism and slash to the basket. I'll show it right now. I gave my man free kick. I gave examples for everybody in the starting lineup and some that I said, yo, I think that these plays would be good.
Yeah, he went through.
I gave DSJ some love, bro.
I heard like 30 minutes worth of DSJ slander.
What? No, what are you talking about? I'll show it right now. Just because you
both of y'all.
I'll show it right now. Since you think I'm hating, and it literally the title says, it will benefit. I said DSJ, RJ, maybe not. All right, this is not the one. Hold on. Give me two.
Just finished saying you rather have Traer play the
Come on. All day. Based on what I've like, yo, you know how I gives it up. Like, yo, if you ain't showed it to me, then I can't assume it's there. Based on what I saw previously last season, yes, I'd prefer Trier than DSJ.
You don't, Chuck. Come on, Chuck. Stop that, fam.
We talking about at the point. We talking about
man.
Hold on. Here's the play. Here's the play for DSJ.
I was a believer. Like your man ain't. Yo, he ain't give it up. He ain't give it up last season, bro. Like he ain't give it up well. Bro.
Hold on. I'm playing the play right now, and it said this is for DSJ, where Jimmy Butler is in the what we would think be to the DSJ role, right? Weak side on the triangle, gets it from the pinch post, drives to the basket. Good play. He can exploit his athleticism.
No, that's RJ though.
Nah.
No, I said, well, you can say RJ too, but any guard who's explosive enough to be on the baseline like that, that's a doable play for any of them. So
that's a dunk. That's a dunk for DSJ. That's a pull-up 8-footer for RJ because he's not getting all the way to the hole. He's too slow. Next play. Next play.
This guy's a hater.
Hey, I'm telling it like this.
Man,
But do you think that? Do you think that because the triangle isn't there? Are a lot of teams, not a lot of teams, like there have been very successful teams that run triangle looks, right? Do you think that Tom Thibodeau is going to scrap because he ran it with the Bulls, he ran it with the Timberwolves? Do you think that he's going to run the triangle look extensively for the Knicks because they don't have talent like that to really play like everyone else, play motion? I mean, they need a system to get easy passes. We don't have the point. I know you love DSJ. Let's be honest, he's not one of the top 10 point guards in the league, right? Do you think they're going to run a lot of triangle with this Knicks team? What do you think the offensive look is going to be for this team, system-wise?
They're going to play the DSJ strength. So,
oh my God.
Basically, you don't have to
play this.
Yo, this guy is delusional, man.
me.
Yo, the DSJ train is pulling out the station. That dude, I really hope that what I guess what is being said about him from like old camp or like he's got the shooter, the he's been working with Raouf and this, that, and the other. Cool. Mm-hmm. I hope all of that rubber meets the road because I'm telling you, if it's not, that dude is out of here, bro. DSJ, from what we've last seen of DSJ, was pure hot basura.
Garbio Joe, I don't know, it's not even a word, but Garbaggio, man. Come on, bro. Stop it.
Come on. And I'm not even that. Like, I want DSJ to succeed.
And this guy, was it you bum-ass Mavericks game where he was doing a little slow and then he got to like the paint and then did like a fadeaway and had 9 points? It's like, what the hell is this crap?
9 points. No, that's Frank.
Did anyone say anything about Frank tonight, bro?
9 points. That's Frank on a good night.
That's Frank on a good night. That's Frank hot.
He got hot. He got hot from three.
But you know, in that ice defense, he's going to be using Frank a lot. You know that, right?
No, he's not.
To prevent the pick and roll, he already said it. He said, "I like Frank that he could play." Or I like the,
Man, he says what everybody says about Frank. He said, he literally said what everybody says about Frank. They were like, I love his defense. I'm not even praising Frank. Look, all these guys got to show out, man. He plays great defense. He's a great defensive player. Like, that's really, like, he didn't say anything different than anyone has ever said who's ever complimented Frank.
But hold on, Free Key. Who you taking for this team right now, Frank or DSJ?
Why is those two my only options?
That's the only option, bro.
Frank or DSJ?
Frank
point guard. At point guard.
Damn, why y'all gonna do that to me?
That's easy. Come on, man.
That's not even fair. I feel like
this is trash.
Point guard.
What flavor trash do you prefer?
No, what position?
DSJ's rookie season where he had he probably had a 25 and plus % usage on the floor, man. Where he was a main guy on that team until Luka came. Come on, dogs. Come on.
He was the main guy. He was the main guy. Yo, the funny thing is, like, he actually could have flourished next to Luka if his ego wasn't so large, yo.
No, like he had to learn how to shoot off ball before to play the Luka.
No,
to play off
He's
guard.
still gonna have to learn to shoot off ball. That's the funny thing about it. Like the dude, if he doesn't learn to shoot off ball, like he ain't gonna be successful. Like the guy is not.
That's not true.
Jason
D Rose. As much as you want him to be D Rose, he's not, bro. He's not.
He ain't no D Rose. When Jason isn't scoring, what impact does he have in the game, Chuck?
He's scoring and he's creating.
No,
when
creating for who?
He's doing that? Like I don't even like that. He's not even doing that, bro.
Who did he create for?
He's not.
We're not talking about last year.
No,
we have to talk about last year.
He was hurt last year.
The man was shooting air balls. We have to talk about last year.
He was hurt last year. You can't.
Oh, come on. Look, R.I.P.
Oh, man, he went through tragedies.
He did. He did.
He did go through a disordinate amount of tragedy last year, and so I'm like, that's the only reason I don't like. I want to see him again this year, just to make sure that it wasn't like I'm saying, like him just being trash sauce on top of the tragedies. Like, give him, like, please give him some more run, just so we kick the tires but like, I'm not holding out faith. Based on what I saw. I know what I saw, bro.
Hold out faith based on what he's done before.
Dude, he's been on a steady decline since he came.
It was under different context, though, right? We don't have that same, bro. You're talking about his rookie season where no one knew much about him, right? So they used him. They showcased him, exhibited him on the Mavericks team to see what they had, and they're like, "This is not an efficient player that we want to build." And fair enough, I think that he kind of got screwed over with the Mavs team.
Definitely, he definitely did.
He got screwed over. I'll give you that. But again, since he's come over the Knicks, take out the tragedy and because he came back at the end of the year relatively strong, right? But again, he was still showing the same DSJ when healthy, right? He can slash to the basket if it's open, right? If it's not too challenging. But he's a guy who can't make that pass. Like he's not a good passer. Like, he's not a good facilitator. Even though somebody say, "Oh, he has assists here and there," but he's not. He doesn't project like a prototypical point guard that can facilitate. Has a high level of thing. I've seen many times pull back the trigger on passing to Mitch because he's just not like he can't make that pass. He just can't.
Hold on, Frank can.
I'm not gonna say like he's dumb or nothing or like, but
no,
like,
I'm not saying he's dumb. No, I'm not saying he's
the
dumb.
way that he makes
guard, you can't shoot in a point guard's body. That's how I feel he is.
Then the way he makes his passes is like I'm gonna pass it to you if I'm locked down and can't shoot. It's different. Like he's not creating the play. He's not like orchestrating the. You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
You're talking about Frank.
But him too.
I've seen Frank.
But that was the comparison. You said who would you rather have at point guard, Frank or DSJ?
At this point, I'm taking Frank because Frank
based on what I've seen already. Like this is what I'm saying. Like in the fantasy world, if like everybody's ability is up to par, then I'd say DSJ. But we're not there in that fantasy world yet. Like I ain't see it on court yet, bro. Like. I still remember, like, I'm hurt. Like, I still remember last season, DSJ. And I was rooting for my man.
I was rooting for all of them, man. I don't want anybody to think I'm hating on any of these players, man. But I was rooting.
What point guard skills do Frank have?
I'm gonna give him that. Like,
hold up.
I don't think Frank is a point guard.
Okay. All right.
Like number one,
able to pick and pop with KP. But you're using DSJ his rookie year.
Side note.
That's not a point guard skill. Pick and pop with somebody. That's not a point guard skill.
That, man. Stop that, man. So
I think that Frank is a defensive wing that can that can serve you in some spot PG minutes. That's really where I think Frank is at, and I really wish like they just go ahead and let that happen. Like just let that happen, yo.
But put like this, Chuck. They got Austin Rivers in here. Frank can't beat out Austin Rivers. He's gone. Was this the same?
He's better than Austin.
Oh, then he's gone because he's not going to beat out Austin Rivers.
He's better than Austin Rivers. He's going to beat him out easy.
He's better than Austin Rivers.
I'm talking about Frank.
Oh, Frank. No. Frank stinks. Frank ain't beating nobody.
Saying DSJ going to beat out Austin Rivers?
Yeah.
DSJ ain't beating out Austin Rivers.
Not if he don't have no jumper.
He don't got no jumper.
And definitely not on the defensive end. And definitely not on the defensive end. No, sir. No, sir.
Hold on. You know what I think might beat out DSJ? And I think you might agree with this, Chuck. I think Miles Powell could beat out DSJ.
That's ridiculous.
How's that ridiculous?
What's Rivers' best year? Let's compare their best year.
Best years was with the Clippers.
Let's compare numbers from their best years. DSJ and Rivers.
All right. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I'll put up.
Man, Rivers. I don't think he's ever averaged 15 points.
You damn right he didn't.
I think his best years are with the Clippers.
No, I'm talking about Rivers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, his best years I think with the Clippers. So here it is. Hold on, guys can see. Hold on. Put this. All right, you guys can see this. So, his best years were with the Clippers. 2 years. Last year, 15.1 points. 37.8% from 3 for 6 attempts. Damn, 42.4% from the fields. All right. Yeah, that was his best year. And then last year, he only had 8.8, but 35.6% from the 3 for 4 attempts, playing with Harden and Westbrook. Again, is DSJ beating that out?
Okay. All right. Now, it took him 5 years to do what DSJ did in 1.
Wait, what happened?
It took him 5 years to average 15. Well, DSJ did 15.5. It took Rivers 5 years to average 15.4.
What year?
Okay.
He
was playing with
2017.
but DSJ was the focal point, though.
That's no. Well, he was good enough to be the focal point. How about that?
So
Nah,
no, because he got drafted. You have to give most teams give their draft picks. So DSJ, Austin Rivers had a 20.6% usage on that team. That Clippers team, where he had one of his best years, which is not high at all. Let's look.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's mad good people on the team. Like he was not going to get that much run. Like DSJ was the focal point of and they had a losing season, didn't they?
Yeah,
right.
Right. And DSJ was the 9th pick. Rivers was the 10th pick. So what do you mean he got drafted?
And they had a losing season with DSJ as the go-to guy.
His usage was 30% his rookie year. DSJ, bro. Come on, son.
He was a dude. He was one of the leading guys on the team, and he led them right into the lottery where they made his replacement.
All right.
Miles Powell might beat out DSJ. How are you saying Miles Powell's not going to beat out can't beat out DSJ?
Y'all throwing everybody at DSJ first.
No, I'm not. But Miles Powell's what 6'6".
Try to get sensitive. Come on, man.
Right?
No sensitivity.
Off the ball dribble.
Sensitivity here, yo.
Y'all gave up on the Frank.
Gave up on Frank.
So now you throwing Rivers at him.
Frank gave up on himself.
Yeah. All right, man. Come on, man. Stop, man. Come on, man. Let's play good, man. Miles Powell can't beat out DSJ. A better shooter and can drive to the basket is not as explosive, but can take his man to the cup. Probably better than DSJ, regardless of if there's traffic, if there's contact on, and he can shoot the ball. And he can shoot the ball off the dribble, off ball. He's great. Off the dribble, he's like, come on, bro. Come on. Miles Powell might take over DSJ, man. You're not even gonna give it that possibility? Come on, Chuck.
No.
How are you married to DSJ? Miles Powell. Okay, I can say the Frank slander. Okay, what about Knox then? What's your take on Knox again?
He's one-dimensional, and somebody was in here talking about a 3-level scorer.
He's not.
You don't go from a 0-level scorer to a 3-level.
He's not even close to 3-level. Like, you see that line drive floater he made?
What we said was he could be.
Well, I could be a 3-level scorer.
You could say could be.
He has the fittings for it. Like if his mind was right, he could be a 3-level scorer. Like. There's no way in the world, but you are right. He's very one-dimensional. Like to me, I've only seen he's either going to the basket or he's camped out at the corner for the 3. That's it. Like so, I would like to see more versatility, but that's all mental. He could definitely be a 3-level scorer if he wanted to, if he was really committed to the game of basketball and not Fortnite.
Hey, when I say come on, I'm like dogs. Literally, didn't Fizzo say there was an issue with people staying up too late because they're playing video? Didn't he allude to that last year or last season? He spoke about that. People, come on, dogs. You playing Fortnite till 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and then you coming out, you look like a bum on the court. Bro, get your life together, man.
I've been saying that, and cats be talking me down, you don't know what you're talking about. It's you can see it, he's disinterested, bro. It's.
Okay, hold up.
He's a young cat. That's my whole problem with taking youth in the draft. People take 19-year-olds and expect them to not be 19. My nigga, he's supposed to be interested in video games. His pops wants him to be in the NBA, not him. He wants to be playing video games.
So you think? Hold on. Free Keith, you think that? And I slightly agree with you on this. If you say it, do you think that Knox doesn't have his heart in basketball?
Not yet. Not in the way a grown-up professional making millions should.
I think his father kind of.
Dude, you can see it in his pop's face how he glowing next to him.
Right.
He was born and bred to be in a sports program. Guaranteed. It would have been football or it would have been basketball. He was going to be in a sports program. You could tell that was his pop's mission.
There's a guy in the chat that's saying Knox is already a 3-level scorer.
How?
And my takes are booty. Please bring him in here so I could destroy his
Who was
life.
that? Who was that? I gave the
I
invite.
could
People don't
exploit
want to come in, man. People did not want to come out. Who said this? Was it Giandrezzi?
Hold up, let me see. Knox is already a 3-level
Yo,
score.
tell Knicks vibes though. I agree with him. Like, yeah, that's the whole thing. His mind is immature, but we say immature, but his mind is exactly where it's supposed to be for his age. But once it catches up to where his body is, because you could look at him and see that this dude is about to be bananas if he got it
up to him. If the mental and the physical never meet up, man, no matter how talented you are, bro.
There it is.
It don't matter how talented you are. If you don't want it, man, like, again, someone said this. I don't want to say the name because I don't want people to trace back, but someone said, and Chuck, you know him, but they said that they know of someone in that locker room who said they don't know if Knox wants it bad enough. They just don't. And when you see him play, it's like, it's one thing if your shot ain't on. Look, I've watched Tracy McGrady's first year, right? His shot was not
a 5-level score.
But like Knox, come on, this dude can't rebound correctly. He don't know where his man is on defense. He's just not in the game. Like, I'm just talking about, he's like not in the, like, it's not even like, damn, I'm pressing. Like, it's kind of like, I'm here, like you said, because my father told me to do. Like, I really want to play football. I just don't want to. Like, I'm not. His heart is not into it, man. Like, I don't know. It's just like he's pressed. When I see RJ Barrett talking about, yo, they screwed me over, and all.
He looked legit mad.
He looked like, yo, I want to rip somebody's head off, bro. Like, I like almost like I don't want to talk about it because it riles me up. Like, but my mind, I'm gonna kill somebody. Like, I'm legit gonna kill somebody on the court for not getting voted in. Knox is just like, yeah, and I know those speeches don't really mean nothing, but his overall play in the court just doesn't convince me. And I left the invite for Greenhouse. If Greenhouse wants to come on, or if anybody wants to come on and fight Chuck, because Chuck is a Cowboys fan, so you already know he don't really got much like sports logic. Like, he's off, period. Only he got cool hats though. I'll give his hat though. He got some tough hats, but
Chuck ready tonight.
I don't really know much about sports and stuff. Like, he's talking about DSJ. But how about this? Do you think Emmanuel quickly could possibly beat out DSJ?
Nobody's beating out DSJ. My question is, so y'all think it's all between Knox's ears and it has nothing to do with his talent? So he just need a different attitude and he'll just turn.
Well, I don't think he's a 3-level scorer like people are saying it is, right? But I think that Knox can develop, right? He's a 6'9" player who, again, I mean, he has like a wide shoulder. He could easily have a decent mid-range game, right? Not easy. I'm not saying easy, but he can have a mid-range game. His footing, you could tell, like the first 2 years he was not working on Euro step and a change of pace skills, nothing like that. He just came, and only thing I say he worked on was his strength. But even with his strength, is like you hear about him working out and getting strong all the time. And like, outside of your lower body, which I will say that you need to work because he has like really bad footing and he's doofy like that. What about the softer part of your game, bro? Like, your focus and your defense, your weight, all those things are poor. Like, are you working on that? Are you really in tune with the game like that? You know what I mean? Like, so to me, I don't think Knox would be a star. I don't think he's gonna be. I think he could be a contributor. But I do think a lot of it is in his head, man. You don't think he'd be pressing on the court, Chuck? You don't look at him like, damn, son, he got mad pressure on him. Like he legit looks like a young kid out there. Now, there are young kids out there. There are killers out there. There are young kids who are killers out there, man.
He looks like somebody's little brother on the court all the time to me, yo. Like, and he moves around like he mad. Like, other cats on the tweets tell me like, nah, that's just his demeanor. He mad chill. Like, no, nigga, he's disinterested. It's totally a different feeling. Like, and I hope it changed. The person that the player that gives me faith about him is what's his name? He was on Minnesota with
Amari Spellman?
Huh?
The big man, Amari Spellman?
No. Damn it. Why is it?
That's on the Knicks now?
No, he's not on the Knicks. Like, but his development was slow because
Zach LaVine? You talking about Zach LaVine?
Nah, not even Zach, but that's a good one, but they didn't have the same problem. Now go ahead. I'm gonna get back to it. He was
on Minnesota. He's still in Minnesota now?
Is he on Minnesota now? Who was it that Jimmy Buckets had called? Like, remember he had called
Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins is where I see hope in Knox. Because Wiggins, I'm telling you, Wiggins came into the league hella disinterested, yo. Mad talent, but like you cannot get him riled up. You could like he looked like I feel like he just started actually looking like he's interested in basketball, and his game shows it a little bit more.
I'll tell you about Wiggins though. Wiggins, and I still think he's somewhat of a bust just because I think people had astronomical expectations. He's still giving you 20 points a game.
Yeah,
not even sniffing that. You know what I mean? I take a disinterested Knox for 18 points with 35% shooting from three. Yeah, I mean 42% from the field, right? So again, when people talk about 3-level score, you can say Andrew Wiggins has a potential to be something like that, right? But Knox, I mean, I don't see the potential because at UK he was utilized as an off-ball guard, essentially, right?
Yeah.
He's screens and stuff like that. He's just not that type of play. Like when I think about 3-level score, I'm thinking about like Devin Booker. I'm thinking about Jamal Murray. Like you saw them in college, they could play and kill you. Murray.
Yeah, he's never gonna be that. He's not gonna be that.
So, last but not least, before I get out of here, man,
he's not gonna be that.
Chuck, are you watching this college NBA season yet, man? Like I said, college NBA season. College. I'm not, bro.
That's because y'all love all these kids. See, I can't even tell the difference between the NBA and college no more. That's the problem.
To Josh Christopher. I'm sorry, bro. Damn, son. This dude, when I'm talking about Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell, bro, with height and I don't say more killer instinct, but come on, man. Like, come on. Stop. Like, this dude might be legit. He might be that dude, and that's what I'm saying. You don't have to tank for him. You don't have to tank for Josh Christopher, man. You got Jalen Suggs. You're gonna have Cade Cunningham, the coolest cutter in camp. You probably have Evan Mobley up there. You probably have Jalen Green and Kuminga. I'm not sure, but Jalen Green might just get there off a hype. You're also gonna have who else am I missing?
Hold up, not what do you mean? There's not a spot on the floor Nas can't score from. He's a 36% shooter. Y'all act like this, this is crazy. But
let me just show you the sexiness of Josh Christopher's crossover, man. Y'all don't understand about my son, bro. Like I know Free Key doesn't want to talk about college, but
no, I'm fine with it. I just don't want to talk about like it in relation to us and being in the lottery again. That's what I want.
I'll only joke around about the tanking stuff. I don't want to tank. I think that's stupid.
I especially think this year is not a year to even think about tanking because of how deep the draft is supposed to be.
Right. Yeah. Oh, let me just show Josh Christopher real quick, man. Just real quick, man. This dude.
We basically had the first pick this year.
I think so.
Because if we would have had the first pick, that's who they would have took.
Yep.
I will say with Obi, if Obi
you know what? I think they would have taken what's his name?
They was trying to move up for him. They would have moved up for nobody else.
You don't think they would have taken Wiseman?
Nah, they was trying because they got Mitch. They were trying to move up for him. They ain't try to move up. They ain't try to move up for Wiseman.
I feel like they weren't going to get all the way up to number 1 or 2, but like I feel like they would have if he was available, they would have taken him over Obi. I think so.
If Obi Toppin was European, he'd be the number 1 pick. If you're from Europe, he'll be Danny Avdija. I'm watching Danny Avdija. Can someone tell me anything special about Danny Avdija?
Yo.
Luka, fine. I get it with Luka. I doubted Luka at first because, again, these European players, there've been a lot that I've seen where it's just Janvili, Nikolai Tashvili, all these. See a lot of bums. Dragic Bender, a lot of bums.
I was watching KP in EuroLeague, and I peeped this one dude who was like 2 feet shorter than him and just burning him. Who is this guy? It was Luka. I find out like he like 16 years old. I knew I was thirsting after Luka from that summer league. I mean, from that Euro League 2 years earlier, and I knew we wasn't going to be able to get him. And I don't even know, like, if I was Atlanta, Trey is cool. This, that, and the other. They're gonna be kicking themselves for that trade. They're gonna be kicking
the whole story with Luka. Wasn't the whole story that? And these are rumors, right? That essentially Luka. That's why they wanted to hire KP's brother because Luka wanted to come to New York, and they were trying to get Perry and Mills to trade up for for Luka. Like he was there for the taking or something like that. And I think they only had to give him like, not only, but they like the picks for him. I guess if you take into account how good Luka is now, you know, what I mean, it's kind of like pennies, right?
Do I saw
right? So again, I think I mean that's the whole thing that led into the whole issue with KP, or not led into, but it's one of the issues with KP. So Luka was there, but I'm just saying, I'm telling you, if Obi Toppin was European or from Europe, I ain't saying no racist. I'm not saying anything racist or anything. They overhype some of these European players, man. Danny Avdija, I'm telling, whatever his name is, Avdija, I keep saying it wrong. That boy is not no.
Well, we about to see
like that, man. I don't see. I watched his games. I saw Luka and I went back. I was like, all right, you know, maybe it was me just because I got scored. I bet the kid is talented. But Denny, I don't know. But Obi, man, again, Obi in this triangles offense, man. The pinch post position, the corner position, I think he'd be excellent for the Knicks. I think that's why they and also passing too.
But we're making too much about the
triangle.
We're making too much about the triangle though. Like it'll probably be only like 25% to.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's not gonna be as big a deal. I feel like people are latching on to any little touch point that they can to make conversation because these guys really aren't talking a lot.
Right. Yeah, I agree. But I would say, and I said this at the beginning, I said that he only ran at 25% with the Bulls. So, and I think with the triangle, again, people think that it's like, oh, they're going to set it up and it's going to be like the Bulls, like Tex Winter, you know, classic triangle. I think they're just going to run a few looks from it to get spacing. I think, again, he said it. He said himself, spacing, corner three-point shooting, get into the foul line, good defense, right? Those are all tenets, all aspects of basically triangle or any system that has good movement, good spacing, getting the ball around, because you know there are no superstars in this team to really build from, right? So you're going to have a team that's predicated on proper spacing, 15 feet. Supposed to be, that's usually what's happening in triangle. Getting the ball around to the open guy, right? Setting pictures, fundamentals, right? Mitch and Randall have to do way better job setting picks. Obi Toppin, I think, is a good picker. So yeah. But yo, look, guys, man. Yo, salute to you guys, man. Thank you guys for coming in. This is a very long stream. Hopefully, you know, for guys watching, you know, you learn something or refresh your mind or whatever, man. Salute to Chuck for coming in. Sorry, so you're gonna be. Hopefully, Chuck will be on Blarn's Cheers later, so I could be extremely angry and talk trash and then instigate and then pop out and just cause mayhem. Yo, free Keith, man. Salute to you, bro. Is your first time?
Yeah.
Channel?
Yeah.
Yo, salute to free Keith.
I was bored. I was like, I got Tom today.
Oh wow!
I want to talk trash.
Came in hating on DSJ out the gate.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to set up something because I get people to really argue, and I got people who hate Chuck. That legit on another side. Who's that kid? Who's that guy, Chuck? Man, he's talking it's about Frank. I'm like, yo, let me just get you on with Chuck. I would love to have you guys argue because Chuck don't give an F. You don't give an F. Let it happen. But yo, sweet to you guys. I'm definitely hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully I have some time. Maybe I set up something tomorrow. But definitely Tuesday, man. Catch me on Tuesday, man. And I'll have the video on Jalen Suggs either tomorrow or Tuesday. It should be out very early this week. I just have to record this stuff really quickly. But salute to you guys, man. Thanks for being on, man. Salute, peace. God bless, man. Take care, y'all.
Yeah.
Peace.
This guy.